What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Frames Per Second podcast. My name is Kenneth Benz. Joining me on the show, we have B, Spike, Mike, and Rod.
What up, dude?
What up, y'all?
We appreciate you guys joining us. If you want exclusive conversations, they can only be found on the Patreon. At least anywhere from 25, 30 minutes of just we're sitting down kind of warming up, stretching our legs a little bit, before we start the show. So we were talking about kind of a big conversation last week about this group on Twitter. So we had a conversation about that, and parents playing ratchet songs, and
People smoking crack in Nashville.
yeah,
Crack is back.
Sean Stockton's interview with Bobby Brown, and Drake fans going after or academics going after Fantano. So
Hey, we love you, Fantano.
yeah.
Keep
So
your
go-
head up, white man.
Keep your head up, white man.
I'm just playing, but we do love Fantano.
Yeah. So you want to hear all that, man? Patreon, man. Patreon.com/isthemicsalon. As we always do, we start the show out with fun facts.
Fun facts for the summertime: mosquitoes can smell which blood type you are. They're twice as likely to bite someone who is type O as opposed to type A.
Really?
Yes.
That's factual.
Mosquitoes
It is a fun fact.
love me, bro.
So you
Because
must be,
I do
you must
want
be
to.
type O.
I'm texting my wife right now
What-
because I can't
what's your
ever
blood
remember.
type?
I don't know my blood type either.
I don't
I
either.
go around.
They
saying
said you should know that.
Yeah.
I won't.
I know.
I bet Rod's is.
You know your blood
B positive.
it is actually.
You know your blood type?
Yeah, it's like B. Yeah,
don't
it's,
know.
It really is B positive? No, it's not. Shut up.
it's B.
I don't know
Mine
the
is
positive
in
Apple Health.
Hold on.
I
gotta pull
It's
up
in
somewhere.
Apple Health.
I don't know why it isn't. Let me check Apple Health.
Yeah, I don't,
Yeah, I got it.
I don't know
Somewhere
what's
else.
mine.
I have no.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea.
Right.
Yeah.
I used to
I
keep
would
it
do
on
that
me
shit,
because I had a like a card for because I used to give
Your organ donor.
Oh yeah, it might be on your driver's license. But
I don't know if that's on their driver's license.
Didn't
though.
it used to be? No.
Whether you was an organ donor or not? Yeah,
Yeah,
but I don't
that's
think
what
your
I'm saying. I was
blood
an
type
organ
is
donor,
though.
You are an organ donor?
Yes, but I don't feel like going to get my driver's license.
Yeah, I
All right.
was. I took mine off though.
Damn.
You scared? Because they said they'll let you die. There was a little rumor used to go around. Said they'll let you die
God.
to
Really?
harvest your organs. If they seen that you're an organ donor, it's like they're more likely to just
But they
get you
but they
going.
wouldn't do that to you because they know you're from Nashville. So the odds are you might smoke crack.
I'm not.
You might have crack in your system.
I'm not doing it anyway. So
You're not an organ donor either.
no.
You can save somebody's
I'm
life.
not either.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wait,
Yeah, I
let me
had
make
been
sure.
for a while.
I think I
crazy.
was.
I
and
heard
then
something
think I
about it.
changed
It made me not do it.
That
I'm not trying to live in somebody else unless I can possess them.
Well, maybe you can. How you gonna know until you try
This is
it?
true. Let me see. Am I organ donor?
I know my blood.
Let me go get my license.
It's not on there.
It's
not
not
the
on
blood
there?
type.
They took it off?
Yeah, I know it used to be on there.
Blood type?
Yeah, it used to be on there.
Another one. The air you breathe in train stations, subways, 15% of that is human skin. And if you think the train station will save you from inhaling human skin, just know when y'all see the little rays in the sun, you see those specks.
That's skin.
80% of that is human skin.
What's the other 20?
No.
Jizz.
Dust. I don't know. So yes. And last one, TV commercials emit a tone that's inaudible to the human ear that your phone picks up. That lets advertisers know that both devices might belong to you, and this is one way in which they work to deliver targeted ads to you. I did not know that.
What was the last one I wasn't paying attention?
TV commercials emit an inaudible tone to the human ear that smartphones pick up.
I think
So
he was
that let
making a joke.
advertisers know that you sync that both devices belong to you, and that's how they deliver targeted ads.
I thought
to
he was
you.
trying to be funny about inaudible.
Oh, no, I really
really
didn't.
did.
Nah, I didn't. I wasn't paying attention.
Damn.
But that's...
It makes sense because when stuff pop up on your phone, you be like, "How in the hell?"
Yeah, she said she thinks I'm an O.
So they are
type
more. That's why they love.
Which explains why, I thought it was because I was light skinned.
Yeah, they're more likely to buy someone who is type O, as opposed to A. And that's it.
All right, got a few fun facts today. Got a couple birthdays. Happy birthday to DJ Spinderella. What group is she from, Spike?
Salt and pepper.
There you
Okay.
go.
Yep. Happy birthday,
I used to love me some Spin.
Spinderella.
What?
Yeah. Also, happy birthday, James Hetfield. You know who that is, Spike?
Do not.
You've worn his band's shirt.
Nah, shut up.
It's the singer / guitar player from Metallica, James Hetfield, the main guy with the mustache.
That happened to me again too. I had a Nirvana shirt on, and she didn't even know the band. She was like, "Do you listen to their music, or you just got a black lady? You listen to their music, you just got that shirt on." I said, "You know who it is?" She said, "Nope."
That's a weird thing. Why would she ask you that?
It was crazy. I
She'd
don't
be
know.
like, "You grow that hair or no?"
Right. It was just
What
dumb.
kind of question is
She
that?
trying to flirt with you, maybe?
If she was, it went over my head because she. Yeah.
So those are the only birthdays I got. Got a couple deaths. Well, actually, no, only one. 2006, Arthur Lee. I don't know if y'all are familiar with him, but he was the singer and guitarist of the band Love. Do y'all know the band Love?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Not familiar.
Anyway, y'all should look them up. They have a great song called "A House Is Not a Motel," which is the really, really, really popular song. But
House what?
"A House Is Not a Motel."
Okay.
It's a fantastic song. But he was one of the first kind of prominent black lead singers of a rock band, and he would call himself the first black hippie, which probably wasn't true, but he called himself that. So I thought that was cool, and I always wondered if that's where Kendrick and crew got the name from. Probably not. But either way, if you do not know Arthur Lee, please look them up because the band was great and he was an incredible musician.
Is it like a
They're
house is
from
not a home?
Memphis. They're from Memphis.
Really?
Yeah, from Memphis. What'd you
House
say?
is
I'm
not a
sorry.
hotel, like house is not a home.
Kind of. But yeah. I think that was kind of like a take on that. 1992, the movie Unforgiven was released. And I think probably only me and Spike care about this one because I doubt anybody else gives a shit about the movie Unforgiven. Or at least I'm assuming that Spike likes the movie Unforgiven.
Yeah.
The movie is fucking great.
It is.
And it won Clint Eastwood Best Director. I did not know that. Couple more. 1936 at the Olympics in Berlin, American track athlete Jesse Owens. That's right. Won the 100-meter event, and it was his first of 4 Olympic gold medals. So shout out to Jesse Owens saying, "Fuck these Nazis. I'm about to show y'all what we do."
Did it in front of Hitler.
Bitch.
Show you what a
Did it
nigga
while
can do.
Hitler
You know
was
what I'm
watching
saying?
everything.
Fuck you, Hitler. Let me show you how fast we can run.
Right.
Show you what a nigga can
And perpetuate stereotypes for the next. No, I'm just playing.
I heard,
Shout out to
I
Jesse.
saw a headline where Nazi was trying to reclaim, like how we reclaim nigga. Y'all seen that?
A Nazi trying to reclaim what?
Yeah.
The word Nazi.
The word Nazi.
No, I saw the same clip. It was a guy on the news station. And he was
Fox
saying that,
News.
like, oh, if you want to call us Nazi, then we'll just
Lean into
you know,
it.
We'll
What's
just
up,
lean
my
into
Nazi?
it. What's up, my Nazi?
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all seen this?
I
shit?
seen that. Yeah,
I know.
seen that.
I knew Mike probably saw
It
it.
didn't go nowhere.
I seen it.
Because it was just like, you're a fucking clown, dude.
Do y'all think I could do it though? They can reclaim it.
There's no reclaim or unclaim. It's just like Nazi just kind of is what it is. I don't think they're creative enough to spin it the way we do.
Yeah, I don't think so because Nazis was a thing, right?
Right.
That wasn't negative at the time, right?
No, what do you mean?
I thought didn't they all call themselves Nazi or am I?
Well, you talking about in Germany?
Yeah, back in the day.
But in the United States, Nazi has never had a positive connotation.
I know, but in Germany they were
Yeah, but
publicly owning Nazis and being Nazis.
Yes.
And then it turned negative over time. At least in America, it was always perceived negative, but as the war went on and the atrocity of what Hitler was doing started to come out more and more, that's when Nazis really became negative, right?
in Germany, yeah. I mean, like in Germany now, like you couldn't be in Germany and proclaim yourself as a Nazi. You get arrested. Like it's illegal there.
Now. But back in
Yes,
the day.
back in the day when there were not,
was
well,
the
the
Nazi
Nazis
party,
ran the
right?
political party.
Right,
So
right.
They
Nazi
wouldn't
party,
arrest
right?
themselves. Or
I know.
call themselves
So it was,
yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is it was an acceptable term
Yes.
in Germany during the time because of the political
Yeah.
party. So
Yeah.
whereas the N word wasn't, is
Right.
what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, nigger was never a positive connotation.
sound
We put
funny
a spin on because I don't like the word.
the
I feel
ER.
weird saying it.
What?
But
Nigger?
I know they're gonna do me like they did my boy Fantano.
I know, right?
But nah, so like there's no way for them to reclaim the term Nazi unless they just went full negative with it. Because like there was never a positive connotation in the United States for the term Nazi. So for some dipshit on Fox News to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna start calling each other Nazis. What's up, my Nazi? Do it. That makes it easier for me.
Yeah, that's
I would love for you to do it. The last thing I have, 1973. What album was released on this day, B? No.
Had to be Curtis.
Oh, I'm
or,
about to say. I thought he was about to like
Sugar Hill Gang.
1973. No, that's
that was 80s. Wasn't it? Oh no, it was late 70s.
late 70s. But you said 73.
Yeah,
You just said
73.
album. Or you just said hip hop album.
He said
No, it's not
album.
hip hop.
No,
Okay,
he
I'll
said-
give you. Well, I can't give you no hints. Fuck it. It was Stevie Wonder.
Wonders.
What album did he release today?
It wasn't Talking Book. I think that was
Nope.
72.
It wasn't Talking Book.
Music and
Nope.
No, not Music in the
All
Mind.
right, he did Intervisions. His 16th
Intervisions, yeah.
album. I should
I was about to name that one next.
One
I
of
was
his
about-
most popular
Damn, that's
albums.
Yeah, I was gonna name that one
16th
next.
album by that time.
In 73.
He was releasing albums when he was like a
Bruh.
teenager.
I know,
He
but
ruled the
damn.
70s. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
I didn't know he had
He
16.
didn't know.
though?
Spike didn't know
Yeah.
that was his 16th album.
Jeez.
He's been
16?
recording.
making
He was recording music since he was a child, basically.
Damn.
He has a whole live album. I did a whole series about Stevie.
That was the one I was
When was,
gonna
he,
name
on my
next.
YouTube
when was he a
channel.
child?
But I'm
What
trying
he was
to
in the
promote it.
60s?
In the 60s,
No,
yeah.
in like the early to mid 60s.
So 16 is still crazy. That's
16
like that's
albums.
like that's less than that's more than an album in a year.
They used to put out albums like
They
that.
used to put out, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying that I didn't
know.
realize he was putting them out like
Yeah,
that.
he was putting them
Yeah.
out like boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
And this was like one of his most popular ones.
Yeah.
And I didn't know this until I read it yesterday. But he played all or virtually all instruments on 6 of the album's 9 tracks.
Oh shit.
And this album has 2 of his biggest songs. You know what those songs are, Spike? Figures. Higher Ground, you know that one?
If I heard it, if I heard it.
You know it.
You
If
know
I
it.
heard
And
my
Living
God.
for the City. You know that one.
Living just another. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Hey, that was on that album.
That is on that album. That was one of his more popular albums. But yeah, on this day, one of the greatest albums ever written
Yep.
was released.
You know what else was released in theaters?
What?
In 1990? Spike Lee, Mo Better Blues.
Really? That was today? Oh,
Yeah,
that wasn't
August
on my
3rd,
list of
1990.
things. Well, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Mo
don't really
Better
care for that
Blues.
movie, but you know,
I don't really care for that one either.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go back and watch it because
like that.
maybe it was just too.
Yeah.
I don't dislike it. It's just
Denzel,
It's just kinda boring.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, it's kind of boring.
What's a girl?
Oh, is that the one when you're in the
Forgot her
apartment
name.
and stuff,
Yeah.
and they kind of going back and forth?
I don't
That's one of the
remember.
scenes I remember.
I remember he was a horn player and
Yeah,
somebody broke
yeah.
his horn
Like
or bent his
jazz or
horn or
something.
something, beat him up and fucked his horn up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mo Better Blues. Yeah. I remember Living Color did a damn sketch talking about the
can
called
imagine
Mo
that
Better Butter. Something like that.
I don't remember that
You
one.
don't remember that?
I don't remember that one.
You know, because Living Color, they used to talk about everybody.
Everybody.
What nobody say back
No.
then.
I'm gonna go look it up. I don't remember that one.
Mo
Better
Better
butter. Stupid asses.
They were dumb. Oh, they were so
That's
dumb.
so
It
stupid.
was so good.
Yeah, why you cracking
Oh,
up?
they were
It was so
dumb.
You
good.
know,
I don't remember Mo Better
Like-
butter.
the
In
way
Living
they
Color,
talk,
in Living
anybody,
Color,
like, what
they
nobody
didn't
say.
miss.
No.
Like you can watch sketch
No,
comedy
no.
shows and be like, "Oh, that wasn't that shit
Yeah.
funny." Like I remember
Oh
on
my
Sundays, for that whole 30 minutes, like you was laughing the
You
whole.
was like,
30
man, these
minutes.
dudes is crazy.
It was insane.
So
I
they
hated
had
that
good
show.
hip hop
Didn't keep
acts
doing
on the
it.
show.
Yep.
They did.
Like yeah,
Going to
man.
break, you ain't want to miss the little dance stuff. That was a
It was a solid show.
damn,
man.
the perfect show.
Yeah.
You guys probably know this, but the first person to perform successfully perform open heart surgery was Dr. Daniel Hale Williams in 1893.
I'm not letting a man named Hell do nothing on me.
That's where he gonna send you.
He operated on a man, especially in black, right?
Right.
He operated on a man who had been stabbed in the chest, successfully repairing a wound to the pericardium, the sac around the heart, without the benefit of X-rays, antibiotics,
Yeah.
or blood transfusions.
I kind of remember that. I remember in school. I remember one of the students did a report on him because, like I said, our school was you had to talk about somebody else besides Martin Luther King, Malcolm, like the main four.
Yeah.
It was like a four. It was like, don't you do no report on them. Like find somebody, find other black figures that's important. So yeah, I remember hearing that name in school.
Last thing, he also founded Providence Hospital in Chicago in 1891, which was the first interracial hospital in the United States, provided training opportunities for black doctors and nurses who were excluded from other medical institutions at the time.
That's what's up.
And his pioneer work laid important groundwork for modern cardiac surgery. You know, they were trying
That's what's up.
Yeah, so it's they be trying to erase us from the history books.
Man,
good
bruh.
fucking luck with that,
Bruh.
bro. Good fucking luck with that.
Right.
They as I pull up the word of the day, they took Trump out of the impeachment thing and the Smithsonian. This fool out here firing folks for putting out real numbers that he don't like.
Wait a minute, huh? What?
Yeah, the BLS lady, he fired her because the job report is terrible, and they erased 250,000 jobs from the last 2 reports. Shit's crazy, bro.
So, but all she doing is reporting numbers, though.
Yeah, she said it's political. He said it's political as it is, and everybody's mad about it. Yeah. Word of the day is palimpsest. Palimpsest. Palimpsest is in its original use refers to writing material such as parchment, manuscript, used one or more times after earlier writing has been erased. The underlying text is said to be in palimpsest. Palimpsest is extended use. In extended use refers to something that has usually diverse layers or aspects apparent beneath the surface. Example, scholars believe the motive for making palimpsest was often economic. Reusing parchment was cheaper than preparing a new skin. So, it's kind of like when we reuse shit. Don't you throw that Kroger bag away, bro.
That's what you that's you in the paper plates.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm palimpsest with paper plates, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to get us away from all this plastic shit, bro. I keep sending messages and articles. Because there was another article about, y'all see the one about the black spoons?
No.
Well, yeah, about black plastic spoons and shit. Or black plastic utensils that microplastics be seeping into the food and shit like that. You should use wooden. So we do have wooden spoons at the house, but I do have some black spatulas, bro.
So you took that shit to heart when we said that about that.
About the paper plates, I still do that. But
with paper plates, not styrofoam.
well, styrofoam, whatever they are, whatever we have at the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why is black
It's different, though.
Why is black different from white?
Huh?
Why is black plastic different from any other color? That's racist. Sound like,
Well, I think
like only black plastics emit micro.
Spike, I never looked at it from that standpoint. I think I was just looking at it that just plastic spoons or utensils in general.
Yeah.
The big ones, those,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
And maybe they only really do they make other colors? I mean, I know they do, but the ones that people normally get are the black ones, right?
What are you talking about?
Kitchen utensils. You
Plastic
talking about
utensils.
Yeah.
Like the big plastic
No, he's
spoon.
talking about the
Not
black- he's talking
those.
about the
Like the
stirring-
big ones,
talking about
stirring
spoons.
utensils.
Use.
Like the black spatulas.
Is yours black?
Oh, yeah, I've never seen a white one.
I've seen red and green.
Yeah, I've
There's
seen
different
those
colors.
too.
So I,
Wood.
I guess because
wood.
wooden.
Okay.
Yeah, wooden's the best one.
You need the Heimlich? Because Spike ain't going to send your ass.
Michael, let me die.
Man, it was a video I went to send that to UB. It was these two dudes. They brought their friend home drunk, and they was on the Ring camera. And his girl was like, "Is he alive?" And dude kind of went down. And it's like, "I don't think he breathing." And he was like, "But I ain't doing CPR on this nigga for him to wake up and beat me up." It's like I ain't letting that. Neither one of them didn't want to do CPR.
Yo, that's wild.
That's funny.
but yeah.
That's too
But
wild.
anyway, yeah, I'm trying to get away from that.
Yeah,
stuff,
man, get away
just
from
in
that
general.
shit.
I be talking, man. I got like glass. I just never use them, but I do have.
Yeah, wooden utensils that's for cooking. That's the best per Food Network.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because aren't the wooden ones? Don't they? I always heard that they like soak up the whatever you're cooking with.
They do.
Well,
But
why would you want to use that?
because versus admitting plastic into your body,
The microplastics.
they
But you
come
can get
from.
the ones that are PFOA free and all that shit.
Oh, I don't know nothing about all that.
What kind of
What
initiative?
PFO? What kind of vegetarian shit is that?
Like the hell?
Enlighten us.
I ain't never heard of that.
What minority group is that?
Is that PETA or something?
Damn.
No, you know, like when you buy like non-stick and stuff.
Yeah.
And remember the old thing was like you shouldn't buy non-stick because when you use them they flake off. And that stuff. Yeah, you can get ones now. That's the ones I always buy that say PFOA free, which means they don't have the toxic whatever.
Oh, let me test the house. I know we have.
She
some-
probably knows.
our PFO whatever.
There's a couple different. There's PFOA free, and then there's another set of initials, but I forget what it is.
Cause she buy all the expensive like pants, names I ain't even heard of, Old National, whatever that shit is. I don't know what that shit is, but
That should be important.
It does. Yeah, I spend money on good like pots and pans and shit because you don't want that stuff flaking and you eating that shit.
Right.
yeah. So
Be like Magneto out this bitch.
all right, man. Best thing seen. What you got for us this week, Rod?
So I got a follow up and a new thing. We were just talking about plastic waste and all that. So have y'all heard about the Julian Brown guy since I brought him up here on Good News?
I thought somebody put it in the chat in one of our chats.
Oh,
right?
is he the guy that was like hiding or whatever?
Okay.
His mom
Yeah.
had to come out. And
That's the
say,
guy I
like,
brought up here. He's the one
I
that
saw
created
that.
the plastiline or whatever. So he created, and we were saying here, protect him at all costs.
Yep,
Yeah, that's
I
right.
saw that.
And yeah, man, he came up missing. But the good news is that he came out of hiding. He was actually just kind of hiding.
Because he was nervous, maybe.
It was that because people were hacking his system, so they were trying to hack his accounts to see what he was doing and all that type of stuff. So yeah, man, like he felt like he was under attack. He had left some messages one day. That's why people were getting worried, because he's like, yo, I'm fearful for my life. Some weird shit happening. And then for like weeks, he was like nowhere on to be found. But his mom recently came out and it was like, oh yeah, he's well and fine. He's just kind of protecting himself.
Yeah.
And then he himself came out and just said he was okay.
Yeah.
He did like a live and everything. So yeah, man,
Yeah,
he's still
bruh.
very, even though he's kind of fearful. Well, he's not fearful. He said he's a very faithful guy. He's, if he dies, he dies. But he said the mission is still on. Or whatever, he's willing to die for his mission, or whatever. So, yeah, man, he literally is just like.
I mean,
really
because
said
what he's
he'll
doing is
die.
some groundbreaking shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, creating the whole shit in his backyard, man. It's wild.
Yeah.
Would y'all take the money if a gas and oil company came and said, "Hey, just kill this shit, and we'll give you an absorbent amount, $50 million"?
Say that one more time. If a gas company did what?
Like, because I'm sure gas and oil companies don't like what he's doing, which is probably where the threat's coming from, or whatever it may be. So if they just came to y'all and was like, "I'll give you $100 million, bro. Just pack this shit up," would you take it?
I'll take the money, then I would leak it and then act like it wasn't my fault.
Interesting. That's a good.
I do like they did in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did do that in Jurassic Park, but it seemed like the science is more important than him.
That's why I asked the question. Like, I'm wondering, like, what his motivating factor is, because it don't seem like it's money.
No, it's not money.
Yeah.
It's not money. He's invested in it. He's actually, donations. So it's not a money thing for him. It's about the science and the groundbreaking. That's how scientists be, man.
Yeah,
they care
that's
more
their
about
passion.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more about that than anything. Because
business manager.
they say he
that
needs
does
a business.
care about it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely could to do more stuff, right? Yeah, I'm sure he has so many other ideas and things he probably wants to do, and he probably should try to get funding or whatever. But nah, he's just looking at it from the, oh man, I just created this thing that can start engines, and so yeah,
Like he literally started up that it was like a weed whacker. He poured it in there.
yeah,
He started that bad boy up.
He did
and
that.
I was like,
yeah. I don't know if you were here when I brought him up the first time. I brought him here on Good News,
You did.
and but he started up a diesel truck.
Oh really?
That was the first thing he
That's
did.
crazy.
He did a diesel truck, and now
That's-
he's been doing other stuff. He just did a Passat.
Really?
Yeah, he put the shit in a Passat. The shit cranked up.
That's
So
fucking
yeah, it's
crazy,
real.
bro.
Like
Yeah,
this
it's
nigga
real.
is really
Yeah.
making like
Some
plastic.
groundbreaking shit, bro. That's yeah.
It is. It is. So yeah, I just want to do a follow up on him. He is alive and well as of right now today. But yeah, everybody keep an eye on that guy, man.
Yeah.
You
Bro,
see,
they came out in droves, bro,
yeah,
to put that message out. That shit was everywhere. They were like, "Oh, they got him, y'all."
yeah,
Shit.
right. Because everybody
what I
was
thought,
saying it.
yeah.
We said it here.
Everybody, yep,
He
man.
was like, protect that man at all costs.
Because them oil companies gonna be like, take them out.
The other good news I saw this week, when I first saw it, I didn't know if it was just like, oh, that's great news or whatever. And I don't know if I say it right now, I don't know if y'all would think it is either. But Sierra accepts offer for Benin citizenship. It's like-
For whose citizenship?
Benin is
country.
what it's called, right? That
Country in
African
Africa, yeah.
country in Africa. Benin.
Never heard of it.
It's right next to like Togo, Nigeria, Ghana. It's like right there. It's like West Africa, or whatever.
Found her own spot.
Say what?
I said she found her own spot.
Well, they trying to get her for cultural appropriation. They said they were criticizing her taking the citizenship. I'll
Well,
look
go
it
ahead
up
and finish.
while you talk.
Really? Okay. Does that spark anything for y'all? As that being good
I
news?
just want to hear this story. This is it.
Yeah,
I never heard it.
I don't know.
You don't understand how it's good news. Okay. Does anybody understand how that could be good
Man, it's
news?
your
No,
segment.
I
You
don't.
explain.
I know. I just want to. I
No,
just
no,
want
I
to
don't.
ask. the
No, we
question.
don't know, bro.
Nah, I don't.
No,
We
no.
don't know.
That she's
Because I
leaving.
never thought about it. I don't know if she's leaving. She just has citizenship there.
Because Rosie O'Donnell she went to
Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah,
The comedian.
yeah, she left. She got
been
dual
left.
citizenship. Yeah, she did.
Oh, wow. She's a
Somewhere
young
else.
woman.
So did Ellen.
Italy, Ireland, or something.
Ellen, yeah.
Yeah, all these rich white people leave when Trump shows
yeah, so
up.
now we got a
they don't
rich
want to
black-
help us. Right.
Right. We haven't got a rich black person leaving.
So she's been awarded citizenship in Africa, the country in Benin, as part of a new law that aims to attract African diaspora. Like several similar initiatives is like the neighboring Ghana. Like Ghana, I didn't realize Ghana was doing this either.
Oh man, yeah, Ghana's the one that people like to go to.
The law is seen as a way of bringing tourism and investment, but unlike its neighbors, Benin believes it's reckoning and atoning for its own role in the transatlantic slave trade, a step to a far most other Western African nations. So it's like they're trying to right their wrongs. So it's just like because of the slave trade, they're now offering, people if they can prove, what I'm saying, that their bloodline, that they'll grant citizenship.
So she's Benin.
No, if you're a descendant of slaves, they
Yeah.
offer you citizenship to their
Yeah.
country.
Yeah, but I thought
I think
She's not.
she's not Benin,
No.
but because she's black.
They doing it to bring awareness to what they're doing.
I
So,
never thought about it. I know
So-
shit because we, we from Africa. Like
so
like,
Benin.
that's-
So were you saying we will automatically qualify?
So
If you're a
basically that you
descendant
could
of
prove.
slaves,
So let
yeah.
me get through it. So whatever the case may be, Benin will grant citizenship to anyone over the age of 18 who can use DNA evidence, family records, or sworn testimony to prove their ancestors came from the sub-Saharan Africa. So yeah, I thought that was cool. Like, and then let's see, by legally recognizing these children in Africa, Benin is healing the historical wound, is an act of justice, but also one belonging and hope. Let's see. There's another part I wanted to read.
Spike Lee got it last week too.
He won too.
Well, he's not one, Ken.
Yeah, you keep missing the part where
Right.
they've said
Right.
all you have
They
to do
gave
is
it
be
to
an
him and his
descendant
wife, yeah,
or a
'cause-
descendant of slaves.
While you looking at it, right, it says between 1580 and 1727, the kingdom of Wahada, a major slave trading center located on what is now Benin's coast, is estimated to have exported more than 1 million Africans to the U.S., Caribbean, and Brazil.
So they want to get back to Africans they shipped off.
yes.
No. God damn it.
That is it in simplified form, Mike.
No, it's the way he's saying it. And the way your goofy ass fucking
It was
co-signed it.
true.
That's not true.
Why is it not, man?
Yeah, tell me how
No,
that ain't
it's the
true.
way y'all said it was
No,
foul.
we
It's
the way
y'all saying
was
it.
foul.
Is it not B?
No,
That
wait,
what
why
That shit sound kind of foul, bro.
I need somebody.
That sound kind of
I
foul.
know
bro.
to be bringing niggerish shit into it, right? I got you. But no, it's good news because I never thought about it. It's like, damn, they're actually
Yeah.
honoring the fact that what I'm saying, that we were brought over here as slaves, and like, no, y'all can
they
come back
shackles over
because
here.
we joke. I don't know if it's joking, but a lot of us talk about leaving this motherfucker, right?
Right.
Yeah,
So
who's
now,
joking?
and that's what I'm saying.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people, and I know several people that's trying to leave, but.
I don't want to go there.
But now this gives you a way to actually, gain, be awarded citizenship somewhere else, just in case some shit happen, go off here. You be like,
Y'all
oh fuck,
trying to
I'll go back to
there?
Africa.
Y'all trying to go to Benin?
I mean,
I don't know what's in Benin.
They might,
Let me look
they
up
might
Benin.
be, hey, Spike, they might be collecting niggas.
They're trying to get some leverage. Like, ship y'all niggas back again. Now that we have y'all here.
see,
What's happening?
when I
here?
bring, I tell
Hey,
you,
I'm
when I
with you on
bring
this
the
one, Rod.
positivity,
Every
I'm
time
with you on
bring
this
it.
one. Rod.
That's a good one, right?
Let these Negroes
I
stay.
thought it was. Now, I know they joking, but no, it is.
Are they?
No, I believe they
know.
joking.
You hope
But
they
it
joking.
is a
What they
very
call it,
positive thing.
honey pot?
All right, well, Trump trying to blow this motherfucker up, and y'all motherfuckers still here.
They voted for him.
Oh man, but no, man, it's seriously something that you might want to consider. You know what I'm
It's too
saying?
hot.
Especially,
I bet
It's too hot. I'm going to the UK.
Can't. Guess what they top export
Here you
is?
go.
What is
People.
Kool-Aid?
Cotton.
I mean, it makes
Need some
sense.
workers, Spike.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
I know y'all are experts.
It's where most of this, like, it's
Y'all
most
got
where
this
it
shit
came
down.
from.
We got a lot of jobs over here for you niggas too.
Y'all stupid.
Y'all
dog.
crazy, bro.
Y'all
What is
fucking
happening?
dumb. Y'all are fucking dumb.
I don't even know if I believe that. I don't believe
Bruh.
nothing Spike say anymore.
I just looked up facts about they speak French. Their currency is
I mean,
West
yeah, 'cause they were
African
taking over. Yeah,
CFA franc. They got a population of about 13 million. The climate is tropical. And then the economy says It's agricultural based with palm oil and cotton as its top exports.
See, but he only said cotton. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that
You
was the
can't listen to
important one.
Spike.
That
He's
was the important one.
No,
Cotton.
palm oil's in everything, Spike.
Okay. Well, so they need
Everything.
niggas for that too to get
Say
it out.
again?
They need niggas to come get that grueling.
Not palm olive, but palm oil.
Palm oil. Yeah.
They too ignorant for this one, Rob.
Just saying, bro. Ain't like they doing a good thing, Spike.
And
They're doing a good thing.
They're trying to right their wrongs. This is reparations.
Benin is considered the birthplace of voodoo religion, which is still practiced today.
Y'all scared of voodoo, but Christianity does 10 times worse things.
I'm not.
And we
scared.
got-
I'm scared of
talking about.
Christianity.
And we got New Orleans. We got New Orleans here, goddamn.
See how they do? The second they read voodoo, oh no.
I know.
No, I'm not
the
really.
day of the Geechee is over.
It could have said Christian. I would have been even more scared.
Yeah, we know what they did under the what they did to black folks under Christianity too.
Benin is doing some beautiful things.
That
I
is
like
that's
it.
dope. That's
I
dope.
think it's dope.
So yeah, like I said, it's not just Benin. Apparently, like I said, Ghana has been doing. I wasn't aware of that. I know people in Ghana, but yeah, they're doing it too. But no, man, I think that's dope, bro. Like I think that's really dope. Like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, okay, what's the big deal? But then I read into it, I was like, oh snap! Like so, yeah, we can actually have citizenship there. I mean, you have your options. Is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like that. And way shit is going here, options is pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Where do you
saying?
fill out the application?
They got the website on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a website.
Oh, okay. I can't even get a passport, so I don't know if they'll let me back.
You can't get a passport.
That's a whole other thing.
I remember
But
you said that in another shit. But
He's
see, but look,
still
you
a
might have
slave.
citizenship.
it probably was
Mississippi.
it probably was an
He
oversight.
said he's still a slave.
Technically. Technically.
Right.
He ain't really lying, Spike.
God damn.
Yeah. If you look at Mississippi, we didn't get free until it was 2000.
2000 something.
Yeah.
Jesus
And Ken never signed the
Christ.
paper, Spike.
That's what it is.
It says Negro on my birth certificate.
Oh, you being serious?
I'm dead
Bro,
ass
you
serious.
lying. Yo.
It do?
Yeah.
That
Are you
is
serious?
I'm dead ass serious.
Damn, bro.
Holy shit.
Let me fact check that.
See,
bro.
your ass need to go back to Africa for real, kid. They want to kill your ass up.
Hold on.
What?
Oh, God.
Let me make sure.
Yo, that's
Mike,
wild
Mike
shit.
is done, bro. It's crazy. That is
I'm
crazy.
Here's the
double
mic about to
checking
go
make
crazy
sure.
with that one.
I'm checking to make sure.
Negro?
For real, Negro.
That's interesting facts
Negro.
right there.
Who even says that
Like,
anymore?
exactly.
But it's
Mississippi.
only his birth certificate.
Only in Mississippi.
Male Negro.
Damn.
I'm checking because my wife said my brain. I've been skipping. The CD been skipping a little bit. So.
Oh,
We know
okay.
that.
But anyway,
Mike said,
sorry. But yeah. So and just to kind of close the loop on the other stuff about the PFOA. Yeah. So yeah, she said the Hex clad, caraway, and always pants that we have are PFOA
There you go.
free.
There you go.
So yeah. So I guess we all right.
Yeah.
So we on
People
it.
should always look for that. And don't ever use metal utensils with your nonstick. I learned that the hard way.
Oh, because it'll scratch.
And it ruins the nonstick. And I was like, why is this shit still sticking? It says nonstick.
Right. Nah, for
This is false
sure.
advertising.
But the funny thing, I think, with these pans, and it made sense to what you were saying, they came with wooden spoons.
Exactly. Yep.
Yep.
And-
Wooden and plastic is all you
Yep.
should use.
And one of these motherfuckers, because it has a little hole in it where you can put the spoon and a little notch. It's really
Oh,
My
that's
wife
tight.
put me on
Smartly
that.
designed.
My wife put me on that.
That's
I
tight.
didn't know either.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't know either.
Bro.
She put me up on it. I was
Women
like,
bro,
oh
'cause
man.
I didn't know
I know.
either.
I didn't know either. I was like, God, thank God you here.
For real. I've been at Walmart. Oh, it says stick for real.
Right. It's some bullshit. No, my wife was like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. We're gonna take a little bit of a break this week from politics, but
What happened?
you know, but we do need to talk about this Sydney Sweeney thing because it was kind of went crazy last week. So apparently, people were up in arms about this American Eagle campaign that says Sydney Sweeney has great genes and is plays on the genes and jeans, the homophones genes and jeans, JEANS and GENES. And it was on giant billboards, Times Square ads, all over the place. It features Sydney Sweeney representing inherited traits. My jeans are blue with camera angles lingered on her blonde hair and blue eyes, and the critics claim the campaign echoes eugenic and white supremacist rhetoric. And there was a big controversy around it, with some calling it tone deaf or regressive, and others are hailing it as anti-woke. And American Eagle stock rose 18% off of
At
this
the
shit, which
ad-
I would have
at the
known,
ad,
Spike.
yeah.
I would have tried. I don't know how much it cost, but I would have.
It wasn't. It's like $23.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it
That's-
wasn't expensive
shit,
at all.
You could have got a couple of shares and flipped that, bro. Yeah, but they came out and they stand by the ad, of course, and that was it. So, what do you guys think? Was this a good campaign? Was it tone deaf?
Actually, it was
Is this an
$10.
overreaction? Like, what is really going on with this campaign? What do you guys think? B. Did you look at it? Did you see that? Did you follow it?
I didn't watch the whole thing. I just saw like clips and screenshots of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
Okay. Because I was wondering why Spike. I was like, why the fuck you putting this ad in?
I didn't get it at first.
I didn't either.
I
I was
just,
like,
you know what I did see?
What?
I saw. Why am I drawing a blanket rapper that said that? She was mimicking it. What was her name?
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat. Yeah. I saw that. She was
What'd she do?
mimicking her.
of course
She just
would.
did some
Yeah.
corny making
Like-
fun of it, but
yeah,
it's like
making fun of
you. I don't
Yeah.
think,
I
I don't think we need you to be part of this
Right.
You're not
conversation.
the adversary we need.
I was, like,
Nah.
I was confused by that, Mike, and I'm like, wait a minute. Why is she making fun?
Because remember we talked about change and all that when we were talking about the homie,
Yeah.
but I don't know that I've seen
Yeah.
enough change from her to really be like, we don't need you advocating for shit.
So yeah,
Except
that's my
silence.
fault. I should have watched it once I saw her video, but I didn't. So
I watched it and I didn't think anything of it, and then I heard Mark Lamont Hill talking about it, and he gave it a lot more context as far as the German blue-eyed, blonde-haired Jean type thing, and how she was speaking in the video, saying that her genes were better, and that was reminiscent of the Germans trying to do what they were doing with their genes, the blonde hair, blue eye thing. But before he said that, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think about
Thank
it.
God for the Joe Budden podcast, huh?
Well, this was actually on Piers Morgan with a panel full of white people, and
It's
they
worse.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They would like him and Piers Morgan were going at it like they were making it sound like he was completely ridiculous. He was being too woke. You foolish. Like Piers Morgan was trying to sun him essentially for even acting or approaching this as if it was racist.
Interesting.
Yeah, Mark Lamont actually does a live show. I think every night, night school. I think.
Yeah,
He
he do it like on
streams
Twitter.
on Twitter too. Yeah. Well, he does it on YouTube. I think he just cross stream. Yeah.
So is he an official member of the Joe Budden podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a contract.
He got his own show and own
Yeah, he has a
network.
show. Ian and
Him and Ian. It's like
Yeah.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Man, how you keep up with all this stuff, Spike?
It's 'cause I don't know.
He's a Joe Budden podcast. What do they say? What'd you say again? Glazer?
No,
Yeah, they say Glaze.
He said what you
I'm a
said.
podcast in general. Like I listen to. all
Okay,
of
I
it.
got you. Damn.
So how do you? Yeah, I don't know if you. How do you feel about it then?
The ad.
Yeah.
Now that Mark, you said Mark Lamont kind of put it in better perspective.
Once he explained it, I understood more. I was like, okay. I feel like the American Eagle wasn't oblivious in doing it, but in the age of rage marketing, they knew that just like when we had the H&M and they had the black dude in the gorilla shirt, all monkeys from the jungle. Y'all, we talked about that up here.
I don't think that was.
I
rage
think this
marketing.
is similar. I think it was rage marketing. What you think?
I thought it was Gucci. Was it Gucci?
Gucci did it. They did something
I
similar.
think they did a
too.
mask.
Yeah, they had the
lips,
gorilla
with the lips.
mask.
Oh, okay.
The
I
big
was- I
old
knew-
red lips.
H&M had H&M had the black kid and the shirt
Yeah.
Cool as
said
a monkey.
coolest monkey in the jungle or
I
something.
remember
like
that. Okay.
I remember that
Yeah.
shit
I thought it was Gucci.
It was
for
a
some
different time. So I
Gucci
don't think
did
that was
something
rage
different.
marketing.
Yeah,
I thought
they
it was
had a
Gucci.
gorilla mask with something like.
reason. I thought it was Gucci.
It wasn't. I don't even think it was a gorilla mask. I think it was just.
Yeah.
It was just no. It was like a black mask,
black
and it had
mask with the
big,
big
red lips.
Oh, okay.
So it's
gotcha.
like kind of worse.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
So it's like what minstrel show type.
Yeah,
vibe
that's what it
was
looked
giving.
like.
Yeah.
That shit was wild.
Nah, it was wild.
Looking back,
That was wild.
And then people were still shopping at Gucci. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think any of us were going to American Eagle anyway.
No, I wasn't. Any thoughts on this shit, Rod?
That shit went totally over my head. Like I saw it, I'm like, what? I saw the. I can't remember where I saw the commercial. I don't know if somebody put it in the
Spike
the
did,
chat.
but with no context.
with no context.
There was plenty of
'cause
context. Y'all just started clowning and downplaying it. There
No,
was plenty
he
of
just
context.
when
It was a link. All you did was click it. You can't blame Spike for this one.
No, all I saw was the tweet, and it just said Sydney Sweeney something, and that was it. And I was like, okay.
I wanted y'all to have the same experience I did. I went into it with no context. I wanted to see that y'all think it was racist without the context.
Yeah, yeah, y'all can't blame Spike for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think it was racist when I saw it.
Yeah.
I just thought it was an American Eagle commercial with a white girl.
So, Mike,
Like,
you knew
yeah,
off the
yeah.
wham what they was doing.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say that in y'all's text.
Really?
Because I was like, I'm not finna argue this
Oh.
with y'all in a text, y'all being
I'm sorry. Yeah.
obtuse.
So you saw
No,
racism.
the
when you saw
tweet
it.
did say Sydney Sweeney is reviving the Third Reich. Never mind.
Yeah.
I apologize.
And then y'all started clowning it. And I was like, I'm not getting in this.
I think I
I'll
did.
wait.
Did I laugh at it?
You said they really mad at her for doing an ad.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was in my brain, I'm like, yes.
Yeah. I
That wasn't Spike's fault.
did. I apologize. I said it wasn't.
So, off the wham, you got it, Mike.
Yes. 100%.
What would you credit that to? Just knowing history, or you just think they racist? You said all white.
I don't
racist.
think, I don't even think, I didn't say all white. See?
Hey, you can't say that. Who said that? Play tried to get you. Said it today.
Trying to get you.
I said when I meet a white person, I automatically.
You're right.
This is like you
Which
say
means
everybody in
all white.
Nashville is a crackhead. You trying to get me back. You
trying to get
me back.
Spike tried to get him.
I tried to slide it in there quick.
That's right. That's right. I like that. That was good. That was good.
That was good. No, it's just when if no one said a word about it, I would have in my brain been like, "That's fucked up." But I'm not gonna say nothing until somebody else does because they're gonna act like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But when I saw people complaining about it, I was like, "Okay, I'm not nuts." Like the whole thing gave me fucking Nazi vibes. And the thing about it is, people acting like everybody's crazy for taking this from that ad. You're gaslighting the fuck out of us because they did this on purpose. The whole thing is her being a pretty white, blue-eyed, blonde-haired, big-breasted woman, and she says, genes are passed down from parents to kids, and the kids get the personality, eye color, hair color. Sydney Sweeney has great genes. It's clear that they're making a double entendre. They're talking about J genes and G genes. What the fuck are they talking about with the Sydney Sweeney has good genes? Saying someone has good genes would kind of imply that someone else has bad genes.
She was really talking like that.
Typically, yes. Yes.
No.
She was talking like
Typically,
Sydney Sweeney.
nah, this was different, dog.
She sounded like she sounded Euphoria, like that.
Yeah,
that
I thought it was a character.
Yeah,
that's
like
what I'm
that
saying. I don't,
character,
is that
right.
really just her?
I think that's just her.
Jesus.
I didn't hear
Jesus.
a difference in how she was
Okay, I guess
talking.
I'm wrong then. I thought she was doing a character
Oh
again.
no, that's how she normally sounds.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
That's not good genes then. Sound like you got some fucked up genes somewhere in there.
chromosomes.
Yeah, at least 3, Spike. Shit, what the fuck? But nah, like I 100% was like, this is fucked up. This is absolutely rage marketing, like you said, because you're playing with some shit you really should not be playing with. They're clearly making eugenics references. Now, do I think they're a bunch of Nazis? No, not at all. I don't know anything about them. I mean, they are called American Eagle, but I don't know anything about American Eagle. I mean, but I do know that even if they're not Nazis, they're absolutely fucking capitalists. So they know that we can run this real quick. And if anybody gets mad, guess who will save us? All of the fucking white Republicans, Fox News, the right wingers, they will save us.
The anti-woke
And look what
crowd,
happened.
yeah.
Look what happened. Who the fuck was talking about American Eagle prior to now? Yes, and they're in the mall and all that, sure. And I'm sure they're a popular store.
Nobody.
But who was having a conversation about, yo, you got that new American Eagle shirt? That's just bomb. Nobody.
How she sound again, Mike? Bro, I just listened to it.
Pens, pass now.
And she do sound exactly like that.
Was I lying, B? You wasn't lying. That's why I asked you to do that demonstration. I was like, bro.
She sounded exactly like that.
She sounded like she just hit some real good weed
Bruh.
or crack. No, crack. She'd be like, pants
No,
back down.
yeah, crack. She was sound different.
Goddamn pants. Goddamn.
Right.
Get your goddamn pants. Look at him.
Oh shit.
That's Spike, you know.
I don't know nothing.
Dog, you sound just like her, bro. So I had to listen for myself. I had to listen.
I don't know what Mark Lamont Hill said, but I typically
He said something
agree with
similar to
him.
what you said. He said something similar, very similar to what you said about the eugenics thing, and if you know the history of what they.
They were
essentially
so
word for word
dismissive.
what you said in the sense of why even play with this? Like,
Do you
why
think
even?
they were intentionally doing this?
Yes.
Or do you think they were just like, man, this should be dope if we just write it this way? Like,
Think about it,
or
kid.
they were just trying to be clever. I thought they were just thinking they were
I thought it was just playing.
That's what I thought. That's what I was like. Oh, they trying to be.
They rappers now.
Yeah, bro. That's what I thought. They were writing some clever ass shit. Like,
Because
ooh,
the double
should be
entendre?
dope.
Yeah.
I didn't even think it would be just. Well, yeah, the double entendre. Yeah. But I didn't. I didn't.
You gotta
throw that.
think about these kind of things. Who would that be a signal to? Not to us.
Oh, I know who it's assigned to, but I didn't take it as far as. That's why I laughed at. I'm like, bro, are y'all really about to do this about a fucking ad?
Do
Yes.
you think it's that deep though? You say signal. When you say signal, who is it sending the signal to, and would they even catch it?
You asking me or Ken?
You.
Oh.
Because you're the one that said it. I wasn't saying that before.
No, yeah, I know. I don't listen to Spike.
I was like, who else would I be talking to?
I thought he was talking to Ken
Yeah.
because Ken was downplaying it.
Right.
Y'all here being serious,
he
you know what
got
I'm saying?
Anyway,
I'm trying to be.
I know you
man,
are.
I ain't listening to
I
Spike
know
or
you are.
Ken. These motherfuckers
I know
don't
you
even
are,
both got it.
I ain't listening to
I
none
mean-
of
I
them.
He didn't see him looking at you though. He was like, why would I be talking?
Hey, B, his eyes went on chest right like that.
Y'all dumb, dog.
Face. He
I was
said
not
one
looking
thing.
at Mike that
He
way.
said one
face said
thing.
something
But
else.
his face was like this.
It went on just a little bit.
That's my
Like,
look.
what you think you doing?
Ask me no dumbass
Right.
question.
That's what his face said. The word said something different, but his face was like, nigga, I'm talking to you.
Eyes got white.
But Ken was the last one talking. He was downplaying, so I thought he was talking to him. Wait, what did you ask me again? Do I think it's that deep?
No, so you're saying that it's clearly a signal. I'm saying that. Do you think the people that is signaling to would even catch it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, why do you think they would? Because that seems pretty. I missed it. I know it's not signal to me, but I thought it was just them trying to be clever with jeans and jeans. You know.
Yeah, they are. They are trying to be
yeah,
clever
yeah.
with jeans and jeans. But the whole thing is, again, and before I even get deep into this, I don't think it's that big of a deal because this is what I expect out of these motherfuckers. I don't care if people run out there and do protests in front of American Eagle. I don't care. Mainly because I think that is what they were hoping for. They put out this ad with this pretty blonde, blue-eyed white girl, and she's talking about my jeans are blue. My jeans are blue. Hey, look at my jeans. Hey, eyes up here. It's like, I know what you're doing. Like, do I think it's that deep for them? I think that they are hoping that the public would take it that deep, and that's exactly what happened. Because again, nobody really gave a fuck about American Eagle like that. Not saying people didn't shop there. Not saying they don't make a lot of money. Not saying that they're not in just about every mall in the world. I don't know. But all I'm saying is, I don't think people were going online and discussing American Eagle's new
Ad campaign.
right. They don't care, but they were hoping, let's play this game. Let's put this girl in the ad. Because one of the guys, there was like a leaked conversation or whatever where they were asking her, Sydney Sweeney, if like she was cool with them pushing the line. And she was like, oh yeah, let's push it. So it's like they planned for this. And now you're getting what you planned for. You're getting a bunch of people upset. Also, you have to consider the people that are upset were not going there. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers that are like, what the fuck, American
yeah.
Eagle? Fuck American Eagle.
Yeah.
They weren't shopping there anyway. So
Right.
all they're trying to do is bring more of that crowd, the alt-rights, whatever, over there. Because this is my last point, I promise. Now shut the fuck up for at least 5 minutes. They know that the easiest people to market to are right-wingers. MAGA. Because all you have to do is just slightly pretend that you care about their cause. That's all you got to do.
Hook, line, sinker.
Hook, line, and sinker. With people that are further on the left, it's like maybe like me, but even more left. They question everything. If somebody's marketing to me, my first thought is, why the fuck are you marketing to me? Why are you trying to get me to buy this product? Why specifically me? This is weird. But with MAGA, they're just like, hey man, it's a big titted blonde bitch. She's fucking awesome. I ain't never seen no movie. I don't even know what Euphorica is, man.
Euphorica.
I don't know what none of that. All I know is that woman is blonde, blue-eyed, and got some big-ass titties, man. So I'm on board. American Eagle, let's go.
Sign me up.
Sign me the fuck up.
Do you think?
Well, I got a question.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Get him, Ken.
He gonna get you.
No, I'm not, because I think this whole thing is stupid. But do you think that they fell for it then?
Who's
If this they being the left wingers
woke-
or the
the woke
progressive or the
crowd.
woke crowd, I hate the woke shit,
I
but
do
whatever.
too.
But do you think that they fell for it? This was intentional and they put this out, or like you guys are kind of talking about rage marketing? We're going to intentionally put this out because we want a reaction. Do you think that they fell for it and gave them the amplification they were looking for to, one, push their stock up, and two, push their sales up?
You have to. So that's like saying, well, never mind. I won't even make an analogy. Yes, I do think they fell for it, but I don't think there was an option because it's like if you don't say anything, then you're just letting companies play around with fucking white supremacy and they're doing it unchecked. So I don't think you had an option but to say something, you know, like,
Damn.
like y'all might think it's stupid, but at the end of the day, this is a popular brand, at least in the mall. I don't know how popular, but I'm assuming again that they're a popular brand in the mall
It is.
that is playing around with some really heinous shit. If you look up the history of eugenics and you look up how, I mean, even America was doing eugenics. It wasn't just Germany. That's what makes this even more fucked up. Forced sterilization. And then look, who do you think was getting forced sterilized? Sure as fuck wasn't white people. It was us. It was Mexicans. It was like, you know. So yeah, again, y'all might think it's stupid, but at the same time, you should look at American Eagle and be like, why did y'all even think that this was a cool thing for y'all to play with? Versus looking at us that are saying, well, this is fucking stupid and foul. You know what I'm saying? Put the blame where it belongs. It belongs with them. Because you can't deny, even if y'all think it's just a simple, friendly, clever double entendre, marketing people are not stupid. There's no way I believe that nobody in that room was like, wait, why are we doing this? Why are we talking about her having good genes? That's kind of weird. No, there's no way I believe that. They knew what they were doing.
I do. I thought Don Draper's spike was just in his bag, bro.
That makes sense, but that makes me wonder too, to the point that we always ask, because I'm sure Mike is right in the sense of somebody was like, why? But I don't think it was a black person, because I think there's a very simple solution to this. Oh yeah, I don't think it was no black people.
I believe there's probably 1, 2, 3. And
Really? Because
I'm past the point of thinking that every black person is going to speak up about this kind of shit.
well, there's a better idea there if you don't want people to be enraged, which maybe have been their point, but they could have launched a multi-phase campaign where she wasn't the only one saying it. It could have been a black curly haired girl too. It could have been an Asian lady. Like it could have been a lot of different faces of people saying, oh, I have good genes, and this would have been nothing.
That's the point, though, Spike. It would have been nothing.
Got it.
No
So-
one would have talked about it.
Okay. And I feel like that's a better idea. More people would have resonated with people more, I think. You don't think so?
Well, what I was gonna say is, because I went and looked at American Eagle's page, and they hadn't been getting much traction at all. I mean, this shit has 4.3 million views, and everything else they have is like 1,000, 5,000 views. It's crazy.
worked.
Yeah. Fed into it.
But the thing I was gonna say is, they had just did a campaign with Coco, the tennis player. She's black or whatever. So I was trying to see
what genes she got.
Right. So I was just trying to see,
Did they
like,
mention them genes?
like why, like, because they're working with black influencers as well, or influencers or names.
Besides Coco, who else?
Well, they did like Lil Wayne and stuff back
How
in
long
the
ago
day.
was that?
That was a while
Exactly.
ago.
Exactly.
Yeah, Lil
And
Wayne
then
was a while
they
ago.
became unpopular.
Yeah.
They would, whatever. I trust you that they did
got-
something with this Coco person. It probably didn't
And
work.
she's popular.
Yeah, she's
Did it work?
It got more views than most stuff did. It got up to 18,000.
So it didn't work.
It worked better than what they were doing
Bro,
before.
I
That's
could
what
do a
I'm saying.
video and I'll get
I
18,000
understand.
views
No.
by
I
tomorrow.
think. Wait. Hold on.
This, how much is Cindy Sweeney's?
Hold on. Stop. Wait. Hold on. If I want to just add it just a little bit, like the 18,000 compared to everything before that, how did that perform?
Better.
Before the Sydney Sweeney thing.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It wasn't as great. That's what I'm saying. So the 18,000.
I know, but the Sydney Sweeney ad was amplified by the discussion that reached
Right.
fucking JD Vance. So I think that's
Yeah.
an anomaly that we have to extract before we we have to look at the performance. What I want to know is how did Coco Gauff's ad compare to all of the other videos from other people?
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Okay.
So I'm not even counting.
See, he got you too.
No.
His eyes were a little big on that.
Interestingly enough,
Wait, let him finish. My
I
God,
know.
damn.
He was interested enough.
Spike said, "Hey, bro.
Hey man, on to the next shit. On to the next shit,
I
bro.
don't give a fuck what Ron talking about.
it was
Hold
add,
on,
it was add to his point though. It was add to his point. But go ahead.
He didn't make his point yet, Spike.
It's probably the same thing you're gonna say. Go ahead.
So on their page,
I'm on the page, by the way. Go ahead. Though.
yeah, you probably see this.
Go
right?
ahead. I did. Just what I'm saying. You probably
On
gonna
their
say-
page a week ago, there's a black girl with curly hair, and the caption is "Denim on denim on denim. AE has great jeans." With a black girl with 10,000 likes, and
That's
then
what
the
I'm
Sydney
saying.
Sweeney one has, like you said, 4 point whatever million.
Yeah.
So my question would be, if there was never this big outrage over this, I know it would have probably done more than I would imagine that it would do more than Coco because Sydney Sweeney is popular. I just don't think it would have done 4 million.
It wouldn't have. Nobody here is disagreeing with that. Only thing I think my only disagreement with y'all is I feel like y'all are just trying to act like this is just some made up outrage that a bunch of weirdo terminally online leftists are just creating. That's where I disagree with y'all. I don't think again, I don't think it's a big enough a deal for people to go out there and protest. I don't. I just think it's whatever. But I don't blame people for being bothered by this. I don't blame people for calling it out because it's fucked up. It is fucked up. Even if there is some other ad that they ran with a black girl with curly hair, there's no fucking way I believe that nobody thought that this was going to rile people up. They did it on purpose.
See, I don't know. But
Nazis
it's hard to
call
really
you
say.
nigger on purpose, Ken. Right? Nazis call you nigger on purpose. This line of thinking is like, well, you fell for it because he called you a nigger to make you mad. And you got mad, so you fell for it. It's like, well, yeah, but they shouldn't have called me a nigger. That's where we should start. Don't call me a nigger. Like,
Or I mean, but yes, true. They could be doing that to get a reaction, and the reaction is criticized more than the thing that triggered the reaction. So I get it, and then I'm looked at as violent.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. I think when I saw him, I guess my thing is the unfortunate thing for me sometimes is that I can see the logic and the reasoning that people that are upset got to in this ad, where they saw that when I listened to it that this was an ad for eugenics and all that other stuff. But when I was like, man, really? Like, y'all really gonna be upset about this out of all? Like, there are other things, not saying that you can't do both, but why amplify that crowd and bring attention to something that I don't even know if they were intentionally doing this.
But
And
again,
I think
why-
that's where we differ.
But why are you putting more of the blame on the people that are upset than you are the company for doing it?
Because I think where we differ is I think that you think they intentionally did it, and I don't think they intentionally did it. I think they thought they were writing the marketing company was writing a real clever ad, and it just, I think the woke crowd, and I hate saying it, just
Then why do you keep
latched onto
saying it if you hate saying it?
Because I don't know what else to use. Can somebody give me
The
another word?
empathetic, the intelligent,
Progressive or whatever. I don't know.
progressive,
You know?
yes.
Yeah, crowd just was like, oh my God, what are they doing? So, like when Mark Lamont Hill explains it, it makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Because I understand the connection. But I'm like,
It would have went over most people's head. You think? If like
I do. I do. I honestly think that.
You think it went over, when you say most people's heads, who are the most people?
I think that
But they're not marketing to you.
You mean most people like?
That's what I'm
I
trying
think
to
that
get.
So what
think
Mike is
that-
saying, they're are marketed to a specific person. The white MAGA crowd is
Okay.
what this is targeted
And
for.
you think it went over their heads?
And I think that I think that what Mike is saying, that they would have latched onto it and went and bought the product.
yeah.
Which they did.
but I also wonder if that was in response to the backlash.
It was.
But what I'm thinking is the most people heads is that people just saw the ad and just saw just the ad.
No one would have cared.
And just
So-
kept it moving.
So on one, if the marketing campaign was hyper targeting specifically a subset group of people, they would have caught it, heard it, responded. Everybody else would have just saw an ad and just moved on. But once the backlash started and all the controversy started, now everybody is aware of what may have been specifically mentioned for a specific group.
I guess I'm not really understanding your point. So you're saying because a bunch of laymen would not have caught the dog whistle, then it's not that big of a deal.
No, I'm saying that I don't think it was a dog whistle. That's where I think you and I disagree. I don't think it was a dog whistle.
So you think they specifically had her talk about her hair color, her eye color, and her personality?
Did they take that out?
No, it's still there.
The one I saw don't have that.
I'm
How
telling you,
long was the version?
factually,
Because
still
it's a
there.
pretty,
There's
it's a
couple different
long,
ads.
it's a long commercial.
There's a couple different ads.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the one I saw, I didn't see a big deal with it. Like that's the one that's actually on the American Eagle page.
So the one I saw, she was like laying that you
yeah.
posted,
And
Oh,
she said,
laying down?
And she was
and
talking
and
like
she was talking the same way.
she was
Mike
saying like
talking.
blue eyes and
Yeah.
brown hair.
It's,
You know
it's
what?
passed down.
Because that's
from
all
parents.
part of her gene.
Yeah, she
Right.
mentioned her
Okay,
butt
so-
or something like that.
So I don't remember that. The one I went back and saw was 30 seconds long.
Now this was like
Oh,
a minute and
this was
30
longer than
seconds.
that.
Oh, that's not.
Damn
The
the
one. Can somebody
two-
send me
yeah.
that one in? Because I've been looking at the other one. I'm like, what's the big deal?
because the other one was she showing her tits,
What is it? Is the mic on?
and it says eyes up here.
No.
So there's like 3 or 4 different versions, but I think the one that people is exceptionally bothered by
Is the one that's
is the
like
one where she
here.
specifically says genes are passed down from
yep.
parent to child, and it determines your hair color, your eye color, and your personality. Then the commercial ends with Sydney has good genes.
I hadn't seen
So
That's
that.
the
one he put
fact
in.
that people will sit there and pretend that American Eagle just did this innocently is crazy because that was the main thing that was involved in what Hitler was looking at as far as eugenics. Now, if you look deeper into eugenics, he got a lot of that from the United States. But when
Because
you
they taught Hitler, right?
they didn't teach
He
Hitler,
learned
but
from
no,
Jim Crow. What was it? Jim Crow America?
Well, anyway,
I'm sorry.
regardless,
Yeah,
there
sorry.
were eugenics happening in the United States prior to this, and it wasn't Jim Crow. This was in relation to weeding out things like mental defects, physical defects, and then it started to become other things later. You're thinking about the big meeting that they talk about, the round table meeting that Hitler was fascinated by. I think that was a little bit different than the eugenics conversation. The eugenics conversation were actually scientists. They were just shitty ones. But regardless of all of that, the way Hitler viewed eugenics and wanted it to be implemented was according to eye color and hair color and, of course, skin color. But, of course, they're not going to go far enough, American Eagle, and say skin color. They're not going to say she has, I have blonde hair and blue eyes and great skin. That would be too far. But it's not
This
a
is-
coincidence. I'm just not at the point of being up in arms about it. I'm just trying to explain it to y'all to where I don't think it's just a bunch of weirdos online just made up some outrage. They did it on purpose.
No, if it had all that shit in it, I get it. Like, this is interesting because the one I saw is 30 seconds long. I don't know if I ever clicked on the one that you sent. I clicked on the one on the page. That's 30 minutes long. This is the one that they're promoting. It has 4.3 million views, and it doesn't have any of that shit y'all talking about in it. That's why I was confused. I'm like, are we watching the same video? Because the one I saw, I can show y'all right now.
No, I've seen that one.
This
seen the one
don't
you're
say
talking about.
shit.
I know.
This is the one I saw. So I'm like, what is everybody talking about?
No, there's
and I'm
multiples.
wondering if that's what other people saw. I'm like,
Nah,
is this what y'all talking
nah.
about? Because if it's this what y'all talking about, what the fuck are y'all like? Y'all serious? Because that's what I was like. But where are they promoting this other one? Was it leaked or something?
No, it wasn't leaked.
No, it was everywhere. It was on
Yeah.
Twitter. Like the whole ad was
Just because it was on Twitter doesn't mean it wasn't leaked. What was it?
Fair.
The
It
American
wasn't leaked.
Eagle?
American Eagle put it out.
Yeah.
Nobody leaked
Is it still there by American Eagle?
I don't know.
This is
I don't go to
the
their
only one they're
page.
promoting.
They're not.
Bro, they might have taken it down by now, but because they already got what they needed. People are rushing to defend them. Not only are right wingers defending them, people that are center left are defending them by acting like leftists are crazy. Their stock went up. they're winning. So they're like, okay, well, let's just take down the one that they have a problem with, and we'll leave the other ones up.
And then the best thing, quote unquote, they could have did is they're standing by the ad. They were like, that is fine. Which the right are going to eat all that up because they love when they push back against the whole anti-woke crowd. So
yeah, of course they're going to leave it up because it did its purpose. It did its purpose. It got people upset. And it pulled people to their little raggedy store in the fucking mall. And this is even like me just hating. I didn't even think the jeans had a nice cut or nothing. Them jeans look boxy as fuck.
It just look like regular ass jeans.
They look regular ass, boring ass jeans. But I guarantee you, a whole bunch of fucking Margarets are running up there to go buy those jeans. I guarantee Margaret already got them jeans on talking about, look, I'm Cindy Sweeney,
I got
y'all.
good jeans.
Look at me, I got good jeans.
It ain't even in that one I
Nothing.
just sent you either, right? I don't know where the original is. I can't find it
It's
anymore.
there.
It ain't
We
in
did
that
not
one.
make it up, and it was not leaked.
I heard it.
It's there.
I heard it. So
It's
I
there.
couldn't find it. Because when I heard it, I was like, oh, yeah, your jeans are passed down.
They are. They are.
I was like, all right.
But again, you have to ask questions when someone says, I mean, first of all, who the fuck do you know says, I got good jeans? Like, nobody says
say
that.
that.
That's not a common thing for people to say. I got good jeans. Unless they're like joking around or something. But I don't think anybody seriously is like, I have good hair and I got great eyes. I got good jeans.
They probably don't say it like that.
Nobody really says that.
They really was trying to mimic what Beyonce did with Levi's.
No, they weren't.
But what she do with Levi's?
Well, she did a jean ad with them, and then people were surprised that she was such a major superstar doing a jean ad with Levi. And I feel like American Eagle was trying to match that with Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, I thought the ad was similar.
No, they
terms-
said they
no,
were trying.
Beyonce
They
didn't
said they
even
were
say
paying homage to an old ass Brooke Shields ad. And then when you go and look at that ad, she was fucking 15. So it's like there's no winning this. Even if everybody believed what y'all believe that it was just an accident, and then they're like, oh, by the way, we were referencing this old ad that Brooke Shields did. Then you go look at it and you're like, wait, but they were sexualizing a 15-year-old. So are you pandering to white supremacists or are you pandering to PDFs or both?
According to Isaiah Banks, that was the thing back then.
It probably was because nobody minded it. Nobody minded it when they did it.
That's what she says, probably. But times were different.
She's not wrong. Like,
no, I said times were different. Yeah,
Times were different back then, and nobody really cared that she was 15, trying to be sexy, pulling her jeans up over her underwear. Nobody really thought that way. But you look back at it now, and you're like, that's kind of fucked up.
Doing that?
Yes.
Oh.
This is a lot deeper than I feel like, y'all are giving credit. I don't think that this was just a minor accident that poor little American Eagle just made.
Yeah, no, not based on that. What I just heard about the jeans are passed down and stuff. So you thought?
No, I heard the ad and I was like, yeah, they are passed down.
I heard the one before that one and I was like, that's fucked up. But then I heard that one, I was like, oh, I'm not nuts. This is definitely fucked up.
Which one you heard before this one?
The one that y'all were talking about before that didn't have the jeans are passed down, blah blah blah, but it still said that she has good jeans at the end of the commercial. And I was like, that's a weird statement. I wouldn't do that, but what do I know? And I just moved on with my day.
So if you had a conversation with the advertising team and the Don Draper type, like Ken said, and this guy was, he's an ad exec from Mad Men, TV show.
Oh,
yeah, that's what he did. So if he told you, I just really thought that it was, I wasn't intentionally doing the eugenics stuff, but I did think it was a good double entendre because genes are passed down in the sense of old genes being given to like your brother or whatever it may be. And he said he genuinely just thought that was clever. You wouldn't believe him?
Why would I believe him?
I'm just wondering.
No.
Okay.
Because people lie regularly. So, I mean, why would he tell me the truth? There's no reason that he would be like, yes, I was trying to send out a faux dog whistle.
Yeah.
I ain't said on a
Nazis.
public platform. Like, let's say you knew him.
Even if I wouldn't know him because I probably would have heard him.
Yeah, I don't think
that's
there's a way you can be
I'm
like,
just fucking around.
Yeah,
but like, I get it.
I was playing into eugenics. Yeah, you can't just say that.
Yeah. If you're giving me a hypothetical and I'm playing a hypothetical game, let's say I'm at a group with a bunch of friends and one of their friends is
introducing
this guy,
him,
and he says, "Oh yeah, this is the guy from American Eagle." I would immediately look at him and be like, "Oh fuck this guy. I'm cool on this dude. I'm not gonna start a fight, but I'm just not fucking with him." But if it got around, like if Rod was there, because he would do this. Well, I mean, Mike
mean
thinks
to do this
that you did this ad because of this. Let's talk about it, man. What did you do it for? And if the dude was like, "Oh no, it was just a I was just
Clever
making
play
a
on words.
clever pun about good genes. I wasn't thinking about eugenics, and I wasn't trying to do outrage marketing. I'd be like, do you really want my response? Because my response is you're a fucking liar. But my response is also, I understand why you did it. You need money. You want money. You're a capitalist. I get it. But come on, man. Like, there's just no place on this earth that you could put me where I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that was just a mistake.
Why would I do that?
That's what you do. You always want answers, and you would do
I
that.
would not put you on the spot like that.
You might.
I would not do that.
You
to
might.
You. I would.
Maybe not to be an asshole or anything, of course, because that's not your personality. But you would be like, let's clear this up because Mike thinks this way, and I want y'all to be friends.
I know what you're talking about, but I wouldn't do that in that particular situation. Nah, not in that situation.
Maybe.
But I get you.
Maybe
Adjacently, I'd do something like that. but not that particular situation. Nah.
Yeah. But again, to wrap up my stance again, I don't think it's a humongous thing. I don't care if there's protests. I wasn't shopping at American Eagle anyway, so it doesn't make a difference to me. But if people are upset and they want to bug out, I think they should have the space to be upset and bug
Are
out.
people really about to protest this?
I don't know. I'm saying if they did, because this is no different than any other. Like if Bud Light did it, I feel like y'all would give way less grace to Bud Light than you would American Eagle because you just don't know shit about American Eagle. But if Bud Light did this and everyone was mad, you'd be like, oh yeah, Bud Light did that shit on purpose.
I know about American Eagle. You can't help but see that motherfucking store. And
I'm saying you've seen the store. You ain't been in there to shop.
Yeah, I've been to American Eagle. They used to be in the malls. When
I ain't seen you wear a nair thing that looks like you got that shit from American
Why
Eagle.
would I?
Kid,
And
your ass never
Why are you in there?
Hey,
Hold
hold
on.
on.
Why are you in
to a
there?
shoe said, I got good jeans,
Thank
y'all.
you. Thank you. Ain't never said that shit, B.
Hey, B. Because clearly, shit in there ain't for me.
Exactly. Exactly.
When I went in there, I was like,
That should remind you of what's that other store? Abercrombie and
Yeah,
All that shit.
All that shit's the same.
Yeah, that
shit.
shit
All
for
of that shit
that
is-
all that
that
shit's
shit
the
for
same.
white people.
I bet you
bro.
Abercrombie wouldn't do that shit.
It is.
Do you bet they want?
I bet they wouldn't because they're already winning. I think they're already like a really popular brand, right? Probably.
I thought it was the same as. I thought it was the
the
same.
same thing too. They
Maybe I'm
Same,
wrong.
okay. Well,
I thought
Abercrombie more
was
high
worth
end
more.
than American
That's
Eagle.
what I thought.
American Eagle is like a
Bro, you're a marketing
lower
creative
end.
person.
They're like
You
the
don't think that's just a
Yeah,
good
exactly.
ad?
The one I saw was.
No, I'm
but-
talking about. Well, all right.
Yeah, the other one is kind of sketchy.
Hey man, look.
Stock price is $10, not $23. It's down to $10 now.
Oh, so they sold it off.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers bought that shit up.
Right.
It spiked. I have to look at the chart.
Hey,
but-
stand for nothing, fall for everything.
Yeah, I thought the first one, the one I saw that's on that page, I was like, oh yeah, that's just a clever. I didn't see the uproar, but when Mark Lamar Hills did say the stuff that he said, I was like, okay, yeah, I can see that. That's a progressive approach, or whatever. But like that other one though, when they talking about ancestry and all that shit, and I'm
That's
like,
weird.
That's a little weird. Why are you putting all that in the fucking ad? That's unnecessary.
Yeah. It's funny everybody laughed Mark Lamar Hill off when he initially, because even like you said, you mentioned JBP jokingly, but all of them like shrugged him off.
I didn't
It's
like that.
they
I was
and
more.
this
I was
whole
more
panel
bothered
of white
than that.
people shrugged him off too. So like everybody was thinking he was thinking too deep in it.
Of course they were.
No, that bothered me. The way they were dismissive.
Oh
about it.
yeah, I hated the Piers Morgan. I don't like.
Yeah.
Piers Morgan is a piece
Cutting
of
them
shit.
off and all that shit. Like, yeah, that wasn't cool.
He wasn't going either though.
Even if I didn't agree with Mark Lamont, like you talking to this man like this.
Right.
Like, you
They
know what I'm saying?
steady do that shit. That's why
Yeah, I don't watch that.
why-
shit.
Joe
That's
I
why
don't
don't
watch either,
that
but
shit.
it'll pop up on Twitter sometimes, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Joe asked him. He
Yeah.
was like, "Bro, why?" He asked him on the podcast. He's like, "Why do you do that? Why you go up there?" He was like, "They don't treat you with the respect you should have."
Right, they
I can already
don't.
As
guess
a
what
doctor.
he said. He has to go up there because he has to give a voice for the people.
That's exactly what he
Yeah,
said.
I mean, he's a smart fucking guy.
That's exactly what he said. He said, "I don't do it. No one else will."
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. Like, even if it is stupid and overthought, if you just let this shit go, then it gets fucking normalized. And then the next time they're going to go even further. And then the next time they're going to go even further. And then once again, I mean, you're gonna have young black girls. Whether you think these people exist or not, you're going to have young black girls that are going to see that commercial and think, wait a minute. She has good genes. She's blonde hair, blue-eyed, big tits. What does that mean for me? Do I have bad genes? Kids aren't fucking stupid. And it's not like motherfuckers are just weird anarchists just making shit up. Like, no, they did it on purpose, y'all. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. I'm glad Mark Lamont Hill went his ass up there and argued with them. I didn't see it, But I'm glad he did, and I'm glad he went on the Joe Budden podcast and said that shit. Because I'm sure most of those fools would just be like, "Oh, what?"
My whole thing is that
What?
I thought I just think we're just so far removed from that. Like I think back in the
What?
day when from like, you know, propaganda, like certain propaganda, like marketing towards
Yeah.
our youth and our generation, like because we have so many, it's because of internet, right? They can see themselves in so many different areas now,
Yeah.
in so many different lights. So like if this was like back in the day when all we had was commercial TV, this would be a little different.
Yeah.
But now it's like, you know, you could choose to watch something else or pay attention to something else. So that was one of my thoughts about it too.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just not a big fan of ignoring white supremacy in general.
I got you.
If it happens, I think you should call it out every single fucking time, even if it does make their fucking stock go up. Because you know how Nazis are, you know how the alt-right is, you know how MAGA is, but you have to still call it out. You're doing yourself and your community a disservice when you just act like this shit is made up.
Well, yeah, and at least, you know, the other thought and perspective is out there. Somebody can listen to it and
Right.
say, oh, well, I didn't look at it that way, but
Right.
now I see it that way.
Right.
And agree or disagree.
Or if they did make a mistake, maybe they want to make that mistake again.
Yeah. So
Well, they standing on business
Nah,
about
they
it.
are,
bro.
bro.
I know. I'm just
Yeah,
I'm
they
just
did-
going
they
to their
doubled down.
point. If it was just a mistake, then maybe they just won't make that mistake again.
what?
I was just gonna ask, would you think differently if the person was black? Like they did this whole campaign, but it was a black girl.
No, I would definitely think about it differently. Absolutely, because we've never had a eugenics program that was
Right.
positive.
Right.
That seemed like the correct answer to the question. Even if they were thinking about it the way that you were, somebody should have been like, well, maybe she should be like multiracial, black, anything, and then
That
it would have went over
nowhere.
different. It
That
wouldn't
wouldn't-
have went.
it wouldn't have been popular.
Probably had MAGA would have been outraged.
Yeah, they might have.
You know,
Might have.
yeah, because they, you know, this whole anti-woke thing, so yeah, could have.
If it was a girl with a butt and shit on
it could have
it,
went.
Yeah, like
the
she had
other
a
way.
big butt,
Yeah.
and curly hair and stuff.
But again, remember, I mean, this is just my opinion, of course, but I don't think people that are even center left are as easy to market to as dumbass right wingers. I don't know that a bunch of black women with big asses would have ran up to American Eagle to go buy these jeans, unless it was a Beyonce or somebody that's really popular.
Right.
they'll buy them. They make their ass look good.
Yeah, they would.
They probably get it from somewhere else. I don't see the numbers being anywhere near as high as if MAGA does it. MAGA's gonna run down there and spend that money, I think. But anyway.
Yeah, I was wondering if like the black girls you were talking about saw that ad and would, you know, think about like, well, what does that mean for me? You know, especially if there's one with Coco in it, and there's a lot of other representation out there. I don't know. I'm sure that there are a group that would see that and think that way, but something that speaks specifically to them is what Ari Lennox was saying
Uh-oh.
about Pam
Uh-oh.
and Martin. So that is more directly related to them in this particular instance when she came out and didn't like the jokes.
I couldn't even watch that shit.
1990s
Bruh.
sitcom Martin that
Bruh.
was targeting Pam, which was played by Tachina Arnold. She called out Martin's character because he routinely mocked her hair, features, and
BDB.
desirability.
B2B.
Even though he praised the light-skinned Gina as ideal, Lennox said Pam was so fucking beautiful and jokes like that made it hard as a dark-skinned woman to fully appreciate
We
her
all knew
role.
Pam was beautiful. We all
know.
knew
We all
Pam
knew she was the
bad.
baddest. And I think I want to say Tashina Arnold made a she did
She
an
did.
interview some years ago.
She did.
You
They-
saw, you know what I'm talking about?
I
When
heard the
she-
clip. They had
Yeah,
the
when
clip,
she
bro.
was talking about like she was okay with the jokes, like
And
she
she
was
said-
okay with everything, and it was certain stuff that they would censor. And Martin be like, no, I'm not about to say that to her. I mean, I'm not about to say this type of joke to her or whatever to offend people. It's just, but the thing is, she would fire right back at him. Like I think that's the thing too that I think we kind of forgetting too. It's not like she was just playing this victim on the show,
Calling him short and shit.
right? Like
'Cause black men don't like that shit.
that's what I'm saying. Like she was quick as hell. She was quick and witty, right back at it. Just like if we was in school or something like that, and you trying to join a girl and she come back at you, like that's That was normal. Like,
I think it's really interesting that out of that show, if she was an avid watcher of it, that's what she got from it.
But
Well,
she's younger though,
exactly.
huh?
She's
young though.
She's
right?
younger
She like
generation
she
don't
around,
like
she around
34?
Sophie's age.
She like
that,
34?
that age range don't really mess with Martin like that.
Yeah.
What you about to say? I'm sorry. What you say, Spike?
I was just saying, I just find it interesting that, like, she heard me and asked about Martin. That's what she took from it. And I get it, that the relatable experience, because her complexion is similar to Pam's, but I think there was so much more depth and context to that show and things that you could take away from it looking back at it versus all he was demeaning to dark-skinned women. Like that's way down the list, in my opinion, of the experience of that show.
I know that colorism is a very real thing, and
Especially during that era.
in
that time
era
when
and
that
stuff
when that
like
show was out.
There was a shift, especially that happened with men, where dark skinned men became really popular. So that shit flipped.
Wesley Snipes.
And same thing that started to kind of also feel like a similar thing were happening with dark skinned women too. And I was actually talking to my wife, and I'm like, I think what's interesting is that this is a person that, like, the way I put it to her is, this is online, Twitter, social media shit.
Yeah.
And you're not connected to the streets,
Yeah.
right? So because when you go to the streets and you talk to people, like, and I will tell, I said, all of the men
Love Pam.
have always said that Pam was the one
Facts.
that, well, yeah, for the most part, a majority of the men said Pam was the one that was the baddest.
And of course, women are aged. If you ask them, that's brown skin or dark skin. They never. At least they never said it to us, or never talked when they talked about the show. We always talked about how funny the episodes were. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, my sister never got offended by none of the jokes.
Yeah.
that
Like,
Martin
none of
said to
those
Pam.
conversations weren't happening. So I was like, I don't want to, discredit how she felt watching the show.
Yeah.
Based on her color and what she pulled from it, because she's
And maybe her experiences. growing up.
exactly, and that's
Maybe,
what she's
yeah.
seeing and feeling.
So maybe something triggered her.
But I also think that is so it's important for the context, and I don't know if she's seen it or heard it, or maybe Tachina should talk to her about what Pam has actually said
Something
about
was
the
triggered.
character.
Something triggered her.
And
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying I don't want to undermine how she's feeling about it, but
yeah.
I think that it's also important to understand that Tachina Arnold said that, like you said, they were firing back and forth. This camaraderie, this chemistry they had was off camera as well, which is how she got the role, and that
And that's
how she
that's
got
not the
role.
only show that has that dynamic either. Like, it's a lot of other. It was a lot of other
and that
TV
they
shows.
and that they were really really good friends. So they just wanted to build that into the show.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how she and Martin have basically said that character came about. So not that this was intentional.
Yeah.
I for one think that makes a difference, but I'm not a dark-skinned black woman, so I understand how she could could interpret what she's saying based on her lived experiences. But I don't know. It feels like we always having this conversation about this whole thing. It feels like to me.
What, Mike?
He's switching around his like a little
Right.
kid.
He
He's like a little kid. Toddler in his
I'm letting y'all cook, bro.
He's like a toddler.
Let y'all
cook, man.
I'm letting y'all cook.
Itching to say. What you got itching to say over there?
I don't have anything itching to say. I mean, for the most part, I agree with the sentiments y'all are putting out there. I just think that y'all might be being a little bit unfair.
To Ari Lennox?
Yes. Ari Lennox didn't say nothing about the rest of society. She said what she saw and how she felt. And y'all just spent about 8.5 minutes, kind of ignoring what she said. And then you got around to, I'm not trying to, ignore what she's saying, but I think you're kind of ignoring what she's saying, man. You're kind of ignoring what she's saying. If all she said was, when I saw this, it made me feel a type of way as being a dark-skinned woman because Martin was throwing stereotypes about dark-skinned women at Pam, and it made me feel a type of way. I saw that, and I was just like, all right, and I moved on the rest of my day. Because she has a right to feel any way she feels.
Which is why I didn't cuss her out.
But y'all did just kind of be like, well, this, and what about this, and this, and she should do this. Does she have to do anything except for be
Stay
bothered?
black and die.
Yeah, that's true. Stay black and die. If she felt a way about the show, then she felt
And
a
I
way
mentioned
about
that.
the show.
I mentioned she was probably triggered by some stuff when she was
Yeah,
watching.
but it took a while for us to get there.
Yeah.
That's why I was switching around in my seat,
Yeah.
Rod.
Yeah, I said
It took
that.
a long
Yeah.
time for us to get there. It was before this. It was this, and what about this? And she should do this. And then we got to, well, maybe she was triggered by it.
yeah.
It seemed very obvious she was triggered by something. Maybe they called her a donkey in her life.
Said she had
Maybe
B2Bs.
they.
Experience.
B2Bs.
Maybe something she
Because think
experienced.
about it.
Yeah.
It's like we all grew up and we saw these jokes. They didn't really make those kind of BDB jokes about light skinned chicks. They didn't. It was mostly about like dark skinned women.
Yeah.
Right. So why do you think you can say some, but we know that stereotype was attached to a
Yes,
certain
it was.
type,
It
and
was.
so was the manly. You're manly and you're angry. That was more thrown at dark skinned women. Yes, I know what you're about to say.
I know,
B.
yes,
there was
you're
these
right,
three
you're right,
people
you're right.
that were light skinned. They threw it at them.
Shit.
But I'm saying,
I know
the
you're not
over.
meaning exactly 3.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, not exactly 3.
Yeah.
Might be 4. I'm saying.
Add a couple hundreds.
He said, I went to all black school. Shit.
Everybody, anybody can get
It was a bunch of
Anybody can get
yeah, it was a bunch
Mike,
of nappy-headed damn light skin.
That be the whole like that one dinner on the yeah.
Bruh, but you're
But you
right.
gotta think
You're
of
right, though, Mike. It is. You're right.
It's typically
Yeah.
thrown
Yeah.
at dark skinned women.
Yeah.
And of course, my sister has never said anything.
Mm-hmm.
My cousins have never said anything. But I'm not going to look at that and be like, well, that means Ari Lennox can't feel a type of way. She can feel however she wants. And it's not like this is the first time this has come up. We've heard people say this before about Pam.
Yeah.
And then our response is always the same thing. Oh, the men all thought Pam was the baddest. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that people weren't still picking on Ari Lennox at her school. I don't know Ari Lennox.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you a single Ari Lennox song. I know y'all told me she's a singer. I know nothing about her. But this could be someone at the gas station that says this, and I'd be like, I feel you. I don't necessarily agree with you because I'm not in your position, but I feel you.
You don't
That's
think,
why I was asking about her age, though.
But I think all
she
of us
34.
jumping out and being like, well, this and this and this and this, I don't think that really helps the discourse because all we're doing is we're defending a show we liked. That's all we're doing.
But
If we didn't like Martin Spike, we would not be having this conversation at all.
Yeah.
We'd be
If
like,
it was Family
okay.
Matters. If we was Family
If
Matters.
it was Family Matters, we'd be like, okay, what's the next topic?
that's
But because Martin, we hold Martin
Because
so
we hold Martin so dear,
close.
bro.
Yeah.
Because my initial was like, yo, you can't be Martin.
Yeah.
But then it's like, nah, let me watch the video of what she said.
I always look at it as an age thing, though, for some reason. Like, I feel like
one probably came out the year she was born, right?
It did.
I don't know how much that
It's
matters
like she was
either.
born in 91. That and it came out in 92.
But I get you.
But
though.
I
Yeah.
think again we're just making excuses for how she felt.
Well, the only
Instead
reason-
of just saying she feels that way and she has a right to feel that way.
Absolutely. I think the only reason I said that, and one only reason I asked about the age, because again, like we just said, your sister didn't feel no way about it. My
She
sister
didn't
didn't feel
say.
it.
I don't know if she felt. She never said it.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that
if
felt
my
that way
sister
about
felt
Pam.
some way about it, it would have been known in the
Yeah.
house.
Well, then maybe y'all and my family were lucky in that they didn't deal with those types of colorism. I don't know,
Well,
man.
I
Yeah.
think
I don't know.
I got you.
so. For those around me, it's not a show that makes them feel a type of way. It's about the fucking real life experiences that make them feel a kind of way
And she
about
probably had
experiencing colorism. The show's not a trigger.
Yeah.
Fucking life is.
She probably had that.
Huh?
She probably had that. She probably had that experience.
That's how triggers work, man.
Yeah.
But when I'm
Triggers
I
are
guess you're
shows,
right.
TV it triggers you to think
Yeah.
about real life.
I
Yeah.
get you, but I guess
Leave Ari alone, man.
Speaking,
I guess I'm just saying that like
Leave our show
I don't
alone.
know. I guess
You say what? You say what, Rob?
It's tricky.
Leave our show alone.
It's a tricky conversation to have because she's talking about her personal experiences. But there's a larger conversation about, I guess for me, as taking a pragmatic approach to it, this is where I struggle with it. It's because of the origin of how the character was created. It wasn't, damn, we're right back to Sydney Sweeney. It wasn't intended to initiate that type of response, but the response was initiated and people feel a way about it. So people seek out about how they felt about the ad, and here we are having a conversation
But
about
see,
it.
the difference is I'm almost positive in her video, she said, I love Martin. I'm not attacking Martin. I'm almost positive. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I heard that.
I'm pretty
So
sure you did
I don't
too.
think she was attacking Martin. She was just saying, but the way he treated her made me feel a type of way. She didn't say everybody needs to stop watching Martin. Fuck Martin. She didn't say none of that. But we as men, which is I think is the funniest part, a bunch of dudes in here being like, she needs to shut the fuck up.
Oh, nobody said
This
that.
is nobody said that's yeah.
This
dude.
You got it. Yeah, you don't get Mike. Yeah.
Jesus.
He
It's
don't-
not even just me, B. Like
He don't get
Ken
it.
could have said this, he wouldn't have said that, but he
Yeah.
takes me overly literal.
I know, right?
Yes, nobody literally said that, Spike, but figuratively,
I thought I might have slipped up
people
and said it. So that's why I was making sure.
What happened?
I thought
You
I might have.
might have-
I thought I may
probably
have slipped
did.
up and said it, so I would make sure that
had to
I
run
did
it
so
back real
nobody
quick.
see it.
Let's get away from Ari then, because we can't tell her how she feel. I saw a clip of Van Lathan having a discussion about this, and he was talking about just the way that we all just kind of talked at Jones with each other back in the day, and that's just how we talked, interact, and we didn't probably perceive that to be negative. It was just we were just doing what we naturally do, and then realized that was harmful when in actuality it probably was.
Right.
But it was a way for us to kind of mask our kind of pain.
Yeah, that's how
and stuff
black
that
people
was
are.
going
That's
through.
how we do.
Yeah, what y'all think about that perspective? So he was kind of using that to say, yeah, they kind of joked and clown about each other because that's what they do, and maybe they didn't realize that was actually harmful rhetoric to one another.
Think about it this
Do
way.
kids still
you ever
do
been
that
called
to
an African booty scratcher? I know you probably haven't, but have you ever been called an African booty scratcher?
Yeah, that was
You?
from Boys in the Hood. You're right. Like
From
that.
talking
Boys
about-
in the Hood, man.
That is on Boys in
But
the
it's
Hood.
no, you said from.
Oh, okay, got you.
You said
got
from.
you,
So he
got
tried to
you,
get me
got
again,
you,
B.
got you.
got you.
He tried to
He
get me
tried to.
again. I picked up on your trick, Spike.
It wasn't from it. It wasn't from it. But
Well,
we
yeah,
all
when
been
I was a
called
kid,
that.
I was called that.
You never been called African booty scratcher?
Yeah.
But
Okay,
probably
yeah.
rarely because you're a little bit lighter.
You're not, yeah.
See, he was just about to say
You're
it.
not-
He
you're not dark
knows
enough.
that
Y'all crazy.
bro.
You
We're
dark-
we're at
just as
least a
dark
shade.
as Mike.
Nah,
No,
we're
you're
about a
not.
shade or two
Well,
darker.
we're not
Spike.
just
No,
as dark
you're
as
not
Mike.
even
What's
close.
happening
No.
here?
I'm
Closer
not
to
that
Ken.
dark, but we're a shade or two dark. I'm a shade or two darker than you, Spike.
And we rank them.
Yeah, you close to the
Mike
king.
is at least he might be
Me and
fourth.
Rod are on the same level.
Mike might be fourth. Rod is probably a shade lighter.
So you said I'm the lightest
We
person.
was
up
trying
here.
to figure it
No,
out
he
one
is. He
Okay.
is.
Yeah,
you're
Ken's the
you're
lightest.
below him.
You're below
No
Ken.
pause. Pro homo.
Yeah.
I think Mike and I are the same complexion, but our undertones. That's what we came. I thought we came
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
to the
yeah.
agreement of the undertones of our
undertones.
skin are different.
Yeah,
We're
I
pretty
burn
much
a
the
lot
same.
easier. So anyway, I used to be
Yeah.
Ken's complexion, if you believe it.
What?
Yeah, when I was in California, I
No
told y'all
fucking
that.
way.
I swear to God.
Yeah, I remember you told
Bro,
I was a
remember you
lot
told-
lighter.
Because I didn't
darken
believe
up till I
you.
came
I didn't
here.
believe you when you told me.
I could show you young pictures of me. I'll show you.
I thought I seen
saw
your
them.
No,
pictures
before
of you.
moving to Georgia, when I was
Oh,
in
yeah, you
California,
were-
like if I showed you a picture of me at like 8, 9, 10, 12, I was at least 3 or 4 shades lighter.
So you in
Man, you
blackface
can
right
sometimes
now.
you can see it, like kind of. I burn very easy.
Oh my god!
Like look how light my legs are compared to like my arms.
Compare.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The whole point is, I
Built
was
different in California.
Clearly.
Southern.
Yeah, we-
Shit, my
Yeah,
shit
y'all
just
don't
kinda-
burn like that.
Nah,
Nah,
we-
yeah.
because you probably spend days out in the sun.
He said you spent days. Clear, if he got Negro on his birth certificate, he definitely spent days.
Right.
in the sun.
Oh, he definitely been outside. Like,
He been outside a lot.
Right.
He was a fieldy.
From head to toe, his
Head
feet
to
black.
toe.
Right.
For real, for real. Riding donkeys and shit.
That's funny. as
You were
shit.
the one Martin was talking about riding Pam.
Right. Right.
But my point is, when I was younger, even though I was lighter, I was still a little bit darker than a lot of the other black kids. So yes, they would call me African booty scratcher. Did I get upset at the time? No, because I didn't even know where it came from.
Where did
But
it come
I
from?
would probably white people.
Oh, okay.
Probably white people. But as I got a little bit older and that continued to be a thing, African booty scratcher, it was like, wait a minute, why are you only calling me this? And then you realize why that is.
Because of your complexion.
Now, if there was a show there was a dark-skinned black man on there and the lighter-skinned black man would call him an African booty scratcher, yeah, maybe as a kid, I might have been triggered by that. So all I'm saying is we can love the show. We can disagree with her take, but I don't know that we should like disrespectfully kind of ignore her take. Because I'm sure she's not the only one that thinks that.
You got teenagers. Do they joke on each other like we used to? They don't. Do they do Jonesing and stuff like that?
Hell yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
That shit don't change.
Yeah,
bro.
probably not. They probably do it
Absolutely.
worse now.
Probably worse. Yeah.
No.
Because when we were kids, there was certain shit there was a line you couldn't cross.
Mamas.
Mom.
It was
Mom.
mamas. Yeah, it was
Exactly.
Or a dead relative.
Yeah, or
A
any
mom
dead-
or a
yeah.
any dead relative.
Yes,
Those
any
are the
dead
two
relative
things.
can't do it.
That's
Can't
true.
do it.
You know what's
That was off limits.
Where I grew up, it was also your crackhead uncle. You say
Oh,
that
it was
shit,
fair- it
I'm
was fair
fucking you
game.
up. Nah,
See,
not
that
in
was-
California. I'm
nah,
fucking you up.
You know what's funny though is I don't think they're as funny as we used to be though.
No,
You don't think they funny
not.
as we used
They're
to?
just
I
they're
don't
just mean now.
We just
We're
miss
funny.
it, though. Maybe we
No,
too old.
no, we were
Funny.
clever.
Yeah.
We were
Because
clever.
we had a whole
was.
classroom cracking up.
Yes.
Even the teacher be
Yes.
like,
Yep. You need to stop.
yeah, right. Even we used
Yep.
to see the teachers be
I've
like,
heard some of these kids
all right,
jokes.
now
They
stop
ain't-
it.
they ain't
Leave
as
them
good.
alone.
Yeah, they're not as
Leave
good
them
as we
alone.
We were fucking stand up comedians back
Bruh.
then because we had to be.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
I remember
Wow.
like
Men, boys and girls. All
Yeah,
everybody.
you had to.
Man, you had to.
You
You had
had
to
to.
snap back.
Maybe not Nashville, but
That's
everywhere
how
else.
No, everywhere.
That's
Like,
how
even-
Martin and Pam character got
like
created.
I remember the counselor. Like in summer pro, the counselors, they would tear you up. Like the kids, as far as joking on you. As soon as you walk in, you got some funny little shoes. Or
Oh, they
something.
getting you.
Man.
They getting you.
It don't
Yep.
matter that you 8 years old, bro, and they grown. They like, man, what is them? What you got? Like,
Yeah.
anybody could get
Yeah,
it. Like
then
you
they
said.
stole that from us. That what are those?
Yeah,
We
what are
had
those?
that.
We did.
That was us.
Oh man.
Yeah. Poor Ari Lennox. I hope she get better.
I think it's a
I hope she
generation.
get better. Damn, what's wrong?
She
with her?
always complaining about something though. So
Let her complain.
Jesus
You know
Christ.
what I'm saying?
she is always
Hey,
complaining. It's
She wanna-
always
if she want to use that platform, let her complain.
she said.
we
said.
can agree or disagree, but let her go, if she want
These
to.
the same guys that'll say protect
she
black
wanna-
women be, but then they clown them when she
Right.
says something
If
about
she
that,
wanna-
something that bothers her.
If
It's
she
not
wanna
protect-
Y'all are
If she
foul,
want to
man.
get it off, let her get it
That's
off.
fine. She can get it off, but she is always complaining about something.
You know what
Alright.
that sounds like? That sounds like a white man talking about black folks.
Uh-oh.
That sounds like your homeboy that you work with.
Wait,
Ain't that what they say about us? They always complaining about something.
you niggas always
You got that from your
something to
boy.
say. Who? Nah,
What's his name? Chad? You got that from Chad. Because Chad, man, Spike. Oh, I like you, Spike, because you don't ever complain, man.
Oh,
you don't ever
no.
complain. You might be an African
No.
booty scratcher, but you don't complain. You don't complain about it. You just scratch it and move on.
You're not like them.
You're not like the
like
rest
them.
of them. That's the
go-to. That's the go-to right there.
You're not like the rest of them.
Not like the rest of them.
Oh shit, that's
You
funny.
must be a part of them good genes, huh?
Spike got them good jeans, dude. Them non-complaining jeans, man. That's the best kind of jeans.
Not complaining
When I
genes,
tell you to go
man.
put cream in my coffee for me, Spike, you don't complain, man. That's your jeans, dude. That's your jeans.
Man.
We just got a couple of minutes left before we come up on time. Atlanta, is it a top 4 major city in the U.S.? So the 4 are Chicago, New York, L.A., and Atlanta.
In what regard?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This
Yeah, like it's like what do we? What,
It was a
what-
conversation
what-
being
what's the
had.
what's the criteria of it being?
Well,
It
you
wasn't-
tell us, Spike, because you put it in there.
Yeah, it wasn't really a criteria of it. It was just a conversation being had, and people couldn't believe that Atlanta was top 4. They were saying it was D.C. or it was Houston. I didn't really see any criteria for it, just as far as a top metropolitan city in the U.S.
It's a lot of
So they
input.
think it's L.A. or New York?
Of
They
course,
think
that's
it's
one and two.
they think those are the 4: Chicago, L.A., New York.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so they saying Atlanta shouldn't be on the list at all.
Right.
They should,
Are they
shouldn't.
Should
They're,
not.
they're
That should
hating.
be.
Should
They're
not,
hating. A
yeah.
lot,
That
of,
should
a lot of stuff
absolutely
comes
So you
from
think
it.
it should be
It's
top
like the-
4?
it's
You
like
think
the
on
new
fourth?
Hollywood.
Yeah. So you think it's on the 4th?
It's up there. It's top something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just like the new Hollywood. It's so many celebrities here. So many people come here. Implants like
Opening businesses here.
Opening
all
businesses
that.
here. Yeah,
what are
absolutely.
those?
And it's a major business in the South.
Mentioning Houston, Miami,
Houston, Miami, D.C.,
DC,
Miami has an
Vegas.
argument, but that's a vacation spot.
Vegas.
Yeah,
That's a vacation
Yeah,
spot.
that's like I wouldn't consider like Vegas and Orlando.
I
Well,
wouldn't
they didn't say
Yeah.
live. They just said major city. So I think Miami and Vegas may have an argument, but Atlanta's definitely top 5. You know,
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that, especially from a business perspective. Everything.
yeah,
like
nobody
that.
talking about fucking Houston like that.
No.
You know, the only ones that you ever hear, I definitely hear Miami and Vegas when people want to go gamble.
Yeah,
But that's it. But nobody's, yeah,
and D.C. ain't. I wouldn't consider D.C. either.
nobody. Nah, DC either. So they
They still talk about DC.
The Smithsonian
DC
like
Man, it's the
that.
nation capital, baby.
DC still gets a lot of
It's
business.
emerging back as like black people were left there for a while, but it's
They going
emerging.
back.
Is that the criteria? It's just
Yeah, that's
black
what I'm
people?
No. I just
Oh,
threw
okay.
that in
They
there.
going back
'cause-
with Trump there?
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, because all
okay.
the museums and stuff are there.
Yeah. DC still gets a good amount of business.
Yeah.
I think Atlanta's bigger. Definitely.
Yeah, I do too.
Anybody
Yeah.
saying Atlanta shouldn't be on this list is bugging, and they've never paid attention to what Atlanta's doing, especially right now.
yeah,
Yeah, Atlanta is mentioned. I feel like,
So I think that 4 is solid.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Y'all read Jalen's message. This was
You got 2 of them. Jesus Christ, man.
It's cool. It's cool.
That was out of love.
Nah, it's fine. We talking. That's how I go, bro. NBA YoungBoy Playboy Cardi. Only rap stars under 30.
Do y'all agree with that?
Only rap stars under 30.
Superstars.
Rap superstar, bro. It's thin, bro. It's
Yeah,
thin
we
pickings,
talked
bro.
about it though on that end.
Yeah, I
Did
did.
we put Travis Scott up there?
He 34 years
I
old.
think he.
Okay, so he 34. We were trying to figure out who were.
I think we all came up with was NBA YoungBoy and Playboy Cardi.
That's the two.
I thought it was a.
Hey
couple
Jalen,
more.
you listening? Who is?
Jalen
it?
said, "Look, y'all over time. I ain't answering
Oh,
nothing."
he did say that?
Yachty's under 30. Isn't he?
Yachty
Lil
not a
Yachty?
superstar.
Well, he was for a minute. Maybe not anymore. I don't know who. Let me
Yachty probably over 32.
Definitely NBA YoungBoy. I remember. I definitely was
Okay.
like he's definitely
So yeah, Lil Yachty's 27.
okay.
But I find Spike, you're probably right. He's not under 30, and Lil Baby is just at 30.
Yes, so.
Yeah.
Damn, Chief Keef ain't 30 yet. I don't know why I thought
That's
Chief Keef was
insane.
47.
How old is Chief Keef?
Chief Keef is only 29.
Nigga, you look 47.
he just looked like he been through some shit, B.
That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, you got Uzi Vert,
Doja Cat, he's under 30.
who's 29.
She.
Kodak Black, it's 28.
Ice Spice, 24.
See, he another one. I thought he was 40.
Roddy Rich, 26.
Yeah,
But
like-
these guys ain't superstars.
Yeah, none of those. Yeah.
Not like
Kodak
not-
Black is though, right?
And Lil Baby.
I feel like he's like what Mike said about Yachty. He had like a moment where he was like a star, and I feel like it's
He's still in the news.
Yeah, like all of the guys
But for not
like,
music,
are
though.
older. In their 40s. Damn near Drake, Kendrick, them all them.
Yeah, all
probably
of
in
them
their
40 years
40s, bro.
old.
yeah. I think NBA YoungBoy and Playboy Cardi. I
Jalen
think,
said, y'all, let me see who he's putting in here.
Glorilla. He said Glorilla.
Glorilla.
He
Yeah, I
put
mean, Doja
in.
Cat's probably a superstar.
Yep.
I would imagine. Megan
she's
Thee Stallion's
on
not
that
30?
way.
Damn, how old is Doja Cat?
yeah, Megan Thee Stallion not 30. Yeah.
I didn't know Meg. So there you go. So yeah,
She's
and
almost there though.
Meg Thee
She's like
Stallion
28,
is
29.
definitely a fucking
Yeah,
superstar.
y'all sexist.
Meg is?
Mention a woman.
I was
late, Jalen.
I feel like they got a better lane. This more, females under 30 that are superstars.
Yeah, I want to say we brought that up when we did
Man,
our
general.
under 30.
Well, Spike didn't bring it up because he put this shit in the.
Well, it was dead end.
In
so
Notion.
It was a dead end hip
You
hop.
saying Spike is a dead end when you talk? To him?
Dead end hip hop. I clarified. It was a dead end hip hop conversation we had.
Yeah, I don't even know where did this come from. This is like a conversation on Twitter or something.
I saw it was a producer talking. Some producer was talking about like the emergence of the older MC and how well they're doing with the success of the Clips and the Freddie Gibbs album. It just dropped. He 40, Drake, Kendrick, like y'all said, they 40 years old, and they were talking about how rap has changed from being a young man's game more so to an older man's like sport now.
Damn shit on life support.
Sound like they're exaggerating a little bit, doesn't it?
But I mean,
An old man's game.
I don't think so.
those are
Really?
the people that are most successful now.
Yeah,
If you're looking at like,
but you're not gonna get a. I bet you won't get a new
you won't get a
old
young
man
dude to say
jumping
that.
in.
You're right.
That's what I'm saying. So when Kendrick came out, he was.
Oh, you said a new old, like could a 50-year-old come out and this be their first
Can
rap
a
album?
new 40-year-old come out, drop his first album, and be successful like that? Kendrick's been in the game for 10 years now, right?
Shit,
So
longer
when he,
than
that.
or longer than that, right?
Yeah.
So when he entered and got really popular, he was in his
20s,
early 30s or
20s.
late 20s.
Yeah.
So I think these are. I mean, obviously, y'all dead end folks know better than me, but this just sounds like more people that just jump out there and they say, "Well, you know, rap is changing and rap is doing this, rap is doing that because they want a hot take." You know, rap is no longer a young man's sport; it's an old man's sport. Well, who's your examples?
right.
The Clips and Jay-Z, like they've been superstars. They never stopped. Give me a new motherfucker that just showed up 2 days ago.
Right.
That's
38.
That's 38.
Yeah.
And it's dropping albums where you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. I don't know how often that happens. But I could also be wrong. But I see Dead End's quiet, so.
Oh, waiting on Rod chime in.
Already chimed in.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who the new hotness is.
Baby
I don't
Chief
either.
do it.
Is that a
You
real
serious?
person?
That is a real person, but I
It
don't know.
is?
Yeah.
Spike said it is.
So is that
Baby
person old or
Chief
young?
do
No, they're young. I talked to some high schoolers and they gave me his name, some dude named B6,
Is he young too?
Yeah, they're all young. These are what the high school is. But will they become superstars? I have no fucking idea.
Well, music is so disposable now,
Yeah.
where it
Yeah.
wasn't when
It's
we
hard.
were in the
Baby
game
Chief
like
Do
that.
It look like
Yeah.
he's 12 years old.
And they, to your point, Mike, need time to kind of grow and build
Right.
to get to that point.
Right.
Right.
You know,
And let's also be real. Clips, which first of all, let me say this publicly, y'all review was not that bad. Y'all said some wild shit, but y'all review was not that bad.
That's-
But it was a couple things he said that I can see why they got a little upset. But I think it's just Rod saying shit, but it
Yeah.
doesn't really mean it that way. But when I first saw it, I was like, man, what? And I'm like, oh, it's Rod.
I knew. Yeah. See, I
So
knew
I'm
you
just
was
gonna let
gonna
it go.
get it. Like once you watch it, I knew you was gonna.
I mean, I still disagreed with y'all like a
I know
motherfucker,
what
but
I'm
it wasn't
saying, but-
like y'all shit on it. Anyway, but let's be real. Old people made the clips fucking hot. It wasn't a bunch of young people. Old people made the clips
I
hot.
feel like we said that.
So
too.
saying
Yeah.
like, oh, well, the clips came out, so therefore it's an old man game.
Yeah.
Nah, I think y'all are exaggerating a little bit because people like our age are the ones that are running out buying clips.
Clips.
It wasn't y'all's kids'
Clips
age.
been in the
these
game for
young
23
kids ain't
years.
buying
Yeah,
that shit, bro.
young kids ain't
Clips
buying
been
no
in the game
clips
for
out.
23
That's
years.
dad rap to them.
You're right.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
dad rap to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Right,
Old
right,
shit.
right.
And
they
the rollout
probably
was-
hear and be like, Dad, hey, check this out. You might like this clips shit.
Yeah.
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 They had an
so-
old school rollout, man, like what we
They
used to
did.
see back in the 90s.
And it worked.
And Yeet 25.
Yeet.
Yeah.
That's his name?
Oh, he's popular, right?
You should check him out.
You probably like that shit, Spike.
He
Yeet?
just dropped a new
Yeah.
album.
No.
Not
Oh, and
Skeet
Jalen.
Yeet.
Is that like Crash Out music?
What's
Y'all know that
Crash Out
drawing?
music?
Yeah, that's
what
that,
it
yeah,
is?
a rage rap
Yeah.
or something like that.
No, I don't
That's
like
what-
that.
What is rage? I want to hear that.
It's Crash Out. Like they
I don't
just-
think it's the rage you think. I
Oh.
think they just call it that.
Yeah, it's
But
just-
did you listen to that? I know we got to move on. Did you listen to that?
We gotta get out of here. Is what we gotta do.
Damn, bro. We got 10 minutes.
No, we don't.
I thought this was over at 2.
You said 1:30.
Rod is
When?
You screenshotted it and everything.
Got that big ass
Okay,
clock.
yeah, wrap it
Got
up,
that
B.
big ass clock in there.
Wrap it up. I didn't know it was 1. I thought it was, I've always thought it was 2 o'clock.
I did too.
I guess we were wrong as fuck.
I'm
weren't
about to
we?
be in here at 8 o'clock.
Oh shit, it does say 1. we
Well, we
can.
had more stuff on here, but okay, fine. They give me the wrap up
Wait,
set.
why do we need a 30-minute gap between Is the Mic and the next recording?
That's why it goes to 2, because I mean we don't really need a gap, I'm assuming.
I think,
Right, so you can
'cause
go ahead and finish up.
Nah,
Have
he
y'all
has-
seen
he
the
has
alien-
sports audio
Okay,
or something
alright,
like that. I don't
Have
know.
y'all
Oh
seen
yeah,
that?
you got to export. That's
Oh,
what it is.
that's
That's
just-
the
That's for
count.
the ass shots.
Bouncing or something. He said.
That's true. That's true.
Nah.
Sorry, Jalen. That was Ken's fault.
It's a quick answer. Have y'all seen the alien?
The alien that's a rapper?
That walks around Atlanta now. This dude dressed up like an alien.
So that's real.
Yes. He
I
getting,
thought it was like
he getting like booked for events and everything.
I thought it was like a filter. I thought he was just
Yeah, I
like
thought it was like a
it's a
filter.
nigga
Yeah.
walking around in a mask. That's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Well,
I
it's
seen
masking
that.
the whole thing. His
Yes,
arms
that's
look-
skin.
Fuck with it. That's dope, though.
skin and everything. Like
That's dope. I hope he's black. That's dope.
He called himself the AT alien.
You lying?
Yeah.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Like
That's
he
creative
popping
as
up-
fuck.
Like Polo had a Morehouse reveal that they was doing for their clothing line because they doing a whole like thing for Morehouse history, and he was one of the models.
I love it.
for
That's
Atlanta.
really cool.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm surprised Outkast never did that. Damn.
American Eagle should holler at him.
oh my.
Good jeans. That would be funny. I got futuristic jeans.
We should do a show one day about how bad some of our takes have aged. Me included. I'm not, I'm just saying. Some of it, we've said some wild shit, and then
I
5,
don't
6
even
years
wanna
later,
do
been
that.
like, it might be fun.
To y'all, shit.
What do you mean to y'all? I've
just
said
thought
some
it was a
terrible
filter.
shit.
I mean,
He walking around.
I
Maybe
mean,
not as bad as you, but I'm just I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
oh, shit.
Darkness of the week. See what B done cooked up
You
for
better
us.
be careful, because if Ari hear this shit, she might be mad.
Yes.
I'm just kidding, Ari. I love you.
Is it
I
sound?
don't hear nothing.
Hold on. You right.
Oh, he looked like a
He
Nashville
legally
resident.
blind. He legally blind. Is he pointed the wrong way?
I got $5. You tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. I give you $5. How many of them? I know you can see, baby. Look, motherfucker here.
Did he say 3?
Yeah, he said 3.
He said,
That's funny. He said.
Look at his face.
You ain't black.
First of all, is the dude in the truck, is he black?
Yeah, he black.
You sure?
He just
Yeah,
country.
okay, he
That's just
sound
country black. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my.
You ain't blind, motherfucker.
The way he was like this, B.
Right, he was still trying to sell it right.
Took it out. That's what took it out, bro. That's what took me out.
And then why you got the sun protectors on? He got the sunshade, like the ones that got the polar.
Yes.
Like you don't need it, nigga. You already
Can't
blind.
even see right.
That whole video was just wrong on so many levels.
No, you got the solar shades on, bro. You don't even need them.
That's probably how that guy knew. He was like, wait a minute, bro.
Bro, he got the solar shades on. Like,
Hey, he $5 view. He said, "You ain't blind, motherfucker."
like you face the right way and everything. Like how you face the right way.
Oh man. I said, "Oh, this is so wrong."
Be you stupid.
Nah, you are
But that
stupid.
is some shit. Just trying to call a motherfucker out. Bro.
Yep.
Like, man, your lying ass, bro.
But he still gave him the money.
I'm about to say he still gave him the
He
money.
gave him
Yeah,
money, so
so
that's
good and damn well you can walk.
Yeah, I'll give you this $5 if you get your ass up and come get it.
Oh man. Oh god.
All right, man. Well, we're gonna leave it there, man. We'll catch you guys next week. We out. Peace.
Peace.